Okay, hello everyone, I'm MVL and welcome to the MVL Gaming live stream. Let's go, we're playing LA Noire Complete Edition on the Xbox 360. And I think we're headed towards the end of this journey. Let's go, let's continue our game from where we left off. And I do believe now the gameplay has shifted to playing Kelso. So this will be really interesting as we near the end of our mission. And it looks like we're getting the House of Sticks mission from the start. We only just barely started it last time we left off, so that's fine. This will just be a little reminder for anyone from last time, and this will tell you where we're going from for anyone who's just joining.
That's what the sign on the door says, miss.
Okay, and we often find out that this happens when we continue our game on this as well.
There's no need to come into the office, Miss Lichtman. If you accept the settlement, all you need to do is sign here.
But as a matter of fact, she does not accept the settlement, as Cole wants her to investigate.
I don't accept the settlement.
What do you mean you don't accept? I think you're pushing your luck, lady. This seems to be a ridiculously generous settlement. A $200 policy with a $20,000 payout? You should...
I don't want the money.
What do you mean you don't want the money?
I want you to investigate this case. I feel my friend may have been the victim of foul play.
Foul play.
Okay, let me get the case file.
Okay, let's check this out. So there are a number of things that we could investigate.
There's got to be more in these files.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything we really needed to look at except the letter on the other side. I'm just tapping away, see if we get any evidence. Nope. Let's pull this over and look at this. So here's the insurance policy.
Sounds like your friend took a hell of a fall. I'm sorry for your loss.
Okay, I think we've got everything we need from that. We could look at the numbers, I guess. But it doesn't really seem like there's anything else we need to see there, so let's just go back to the conversation.
Do you mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Of course not.
You know what? It would have been good for me to remember what I said last time.
What basis do you have for your claim of foul play?
Lou Buckwalter was a craftsman. I don't believe he would have made a roof that would collapse.
Okay, so I think I'm just gonna doubt her, because she's quite dishonest anyway. She's giving me a straight look, but I know from out-of-game experience from previously that she is she's quite crafty.
You want me to reopen this case based on your woman's intuition? That isn't going to happen. Take the money.
I've already told you I do not want the money. There's something wrong with that house.
Okay, so that was true, but she didn't give us any information. Let's talk about the connection going on here.
You and Buckwalter weren't married?
No.
Then how did you become his beneficiary?
We were family friends.
I'm gonna have to doubt that as well. I think we did last time.
You expect me to reopen this case because you come in here walking that walk? Well, I'm not buying it. I think you should tell me what the hell is going on.
You really want to know?
Yes.
We were interned together on Ellis Island. Resident alien Germans whose parents had been killed by Nazis. Do you see the irony in that, Mr. Kelso? We spent 4 years there.
Okay, and the motive we want to know.
So the roof collapsed. Accidents happen. What exactly are you trying to achieve here, Miss Lichtman?
Exactly what I said. I want that building thoroughly investigated.
Well, I'm just gonna doubt her again.
You expect me to believe that you have no ulterior motive? That money means nothing to you?
I believe that money has value. I believe your work defines who you are, and you should be paid relative to the quality of your work.
All right, Miss Lichtman. One final question.
Yes.
What's your address?
Is that usual?
Is there anything usual about this case, Miss Lichtman?
The address is on the letter, Mr. Kelso.
The address. Not the phone number.
Why do you want the phone number? Hey, David T. Gregory. Big Dave in the house. How's it going, man? He's very happy with himself as he watches her walk away.
Mr. Benson would like to see you in his office, Jack. Upstairs.
Okay, this is where we left off
Come on,
last time.
you're up.
So we have the case files right here, and we're now playing Kelso. We're wanted upstairs as the, I guess the secretary or the assistant just told us. But we'll follow her. She knows where she's going. Yeah, having a few beer, David. That's cool. I'm doing all right, thank you. I managed to cut my hand while moving some stuff. I was going to film an unboxing video today, but I cut my hand, so and my hand will be in shot, so I'm just going to wait for that to heal up. But other than that, I'm fine. I already think this guy's a jerk. Office golf? Come on.
Mr. Benson? You wanted to see me?
Ah, yes, Jack. I'm just trying out a new putter. I noticed Elsa Lickman in the lobby.
It's the weirdest thing, Mr. Benson.
Call me Curtis, Jack. This is California.
Like I said, Curtis, this is a very strange case.
How so, Jack?
This
That
is
lady, Elsa Lichtman, is refusing a 20 grand payout.
this is a nice office though. Hey Sam,
Elsa
how's it
Lickman is
going,
hardly
man?
a lady, Jack. She's a jazz musician. Plays at the Blue Room in Hollywood. She has a fine pair of lungs, now that I think
She's
of
the
it.
beneficiary of this guy, Lou Buckwalter. He was killed in an industrial accident working for Elysian Fields Developments.
I like
You
that.
know Elysian?
She has a
I'm
fine
familiar with Leland
pair
Monroe.
of lungs.
We move in similar circles.
Well, Miss Lichtman is making some pretty serious accusations. She says the case stinks and that
She's a
something
very
happened.
highly strung girl, Jack. Strung out might be a better way to put it.
It's a pretty generous payment, Curtis. I think I should look into it.
Is there anything wrong with the paperwork, Kelso?
No, there isn't, Mr. Benson.
I didn't think so. Pay the case out and get her off our backs.
I can't make her take the money,
Deal
sir.
with it, Jack. Do your fucking job. Do I have to do everything?
Yeah,
No, sir, you don't.
Fine, Jack. Fine. You know I have the greatest confidence in you.
Thanks, Mr. Benson.
you're right there, David. Tasteless pinstripe suit, typical businessman. You good, Sam M? Full of cold and wishing you had beer too. Oh man, okay. Well, I hope you get better soon. Okay, so because I don't have a partner, I can hold Y and skip to my destination anyway. Okay, that's interesting. And even more tasteless neckties. Yeah, they does this guy have a necktie? Yeah, his one is terrible. Look at that. I mean, otherwise the suit's not so bad. But his tie is terrible. I got a lot of ties myself. I am going to skip to the destination because this is going to play the music in the car, so I will skip. Yeah, and it plays the music anyway, which I can't avoid, so I'm going to have to talk over it. Because, got to avoid those copyright notices if any of them do come up. Which is a thing. Okay. Elysian Field site. So we're back on this case. Oh, cheers for checking out my game room tour, Sam. yeah. I know a lot of people may well be jealous of what I've acquired, but yeah, I just keep going to check places out, and I keep buying stuff on the cheap, and eventually it amasses. You know how it is. A tie is a must for must be either monochrome or a regular pattern. I don't know about that,
That's not
David.
how my pop taught me to mix it.
I have
Someone is cutting corners.
some pretty wacky ties. I can be accused of not having very, regular ties. So that was an information suggesting they cut corners. There's more information here along the calendar there with the calendar girls on, which I'm sure many of the people from this building site must enjoy. What have we got here? Something. Let's look at this. It's rumbling like there's something for me to find. There we go. What do we got here? Order of demolition. That's unusual.
Bulldozing and starting again.
So they're starting the build again. But I'm one wacky dude, so that's fitting. I am one wacky dude, David. You got me there.
Leland Monroe, the man with the grin. Looks like he doesn't like to be disappointed.
Delays will not be tolerated. That's what they say. Well, they've obviously never met British builders. And I don't mean to stereotype, but our British builders, man. I mean, it's a stereotype for a reason.
Hey, you just can't be walking around down here.
I'm Jack Kelso, from California Fire and Life.
I don't care if you're from the Vatican. Buzz off.
I'm investigating the accidental death of a Lou Buckwalter, and...
You deaf? Do I have to beat on you?
Uh-oh.
Looks like you do.
Yeah, let's fight. Dodge, punch. That
I
was
came to see the house where Lou Buckwalter died.
2 punches?
You were just about to offer to
Come
show me
on.
the way.
It's out the gate and 3 houses down on the left. Don't know what you're looking for, smart guy. There's nothing there.
Then I'll poke around in the rubble.
Fine. As long as you're out of my sight.
Okay, well that guy's a bit of a loser. How do I decide what to play as, Sam? Wait, is that a further destination? When it comes to streaming, I play a game that I think will have a good story, and it will be, and I can get a number of sessions out of it, unless I'm just doing a one-off. I'm actually going to walk, so I don't have to use the car. And but generally, I just play what I feel like playing. When I play outside of streams, I like to play quick games like shoot 'em ups, stuff like Mercs, which I just got, which is pretty cool for the Mega Drive. Top-down shooters, space shooters, those are the games I really like playing, because you can put, like, not a lot of time into them, and you get a lot of enjoyment out of them, so I really like shooter games. I'm also a big fan of RPGs, especially old RPGs. Turn-based battle system is my kind of jam, but those take a long time. So, ooh, I walked past it. There we go, that's where I wanted to go. So I'll just set that as my destination. So I like my RPGs as well, and I just picked up Secret of Evermore in the box, which was really cool. Okay, so this is where I want to be investigating.
The place falls down, and then they bulldoze it. What gives here?
What does give?
Am I missing something here?
Well, that's a pretty big clue, right? This says... Why can't I look at that properly? It says not for construction use. That's a clue. That's a clue! That is a clue! I'm going to put that down. That was a clue. Are you getting a landline broadband soon? That's cool. PlayStation Online is pretty sweet. I've been trying to do some Fortnite because I watch Big Boss Incarnate play that a lot. But I'm not as good at it as he is. I'll say that. Okay, let's look around this place. You know, that bugs me. That's definitely a clue that piece of wood said not for constructive use. Why is that not a clue? That's a pretty big... Wouldn't you say that if it says not for construction use, that's a pretty big clue, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm just not getting it in the right... Okay, clearly it doesn't want me to use that as a clue. Whatever, I'll find another one. What about this one? Okay, maybe this isn't a clue, but that does seem strange to me, that they're using wood that is not meant to be used for construction. No wonder the house came down.
I'm out of here.
Ooh, another clue.
Let's try to piece this together.
Is it because it was incomplete? That seems strange. Okay.
Keystone Films. Who gets their lumber from a film studio?
Oh, so it's film studio lumber. Haha. Well, I was on the right track, wasn't I? Is this guy gonna try and run me down? What the hell? I'm getting an Austin Powers scene. Shoot, wait. No! Okay. Let's give that a go. I couldn't read the hint it was giving me fast enough to react to it. I think it meant, okay, we've got to run. What does it say? Shoot the driver to slow the bulldozer to aid my escape. Well, you know, I would rather just run away. Let's just run away. That would be much easier. We don't need to go back and shoot him. Oh man, he's really fast though. He's really fast. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh! Okay. So what I'll try and do is when I get up on that first high rise, then I'll shoot him. And then I don't... This is weird. I haven't done something like this before. It's more like a quick time event. It's not a quick time event. I'm getting more interaction than that, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, so I'm going to get to this first high rise, then I'm going to try and shoot him. Oh, what? He can defend himself? That's ridiculous. So I don't know if I'm getting much distance that way. But it did slow him down a little bit. Okay. So I should be able to get away from him like this. Yeah. I don't think he'll be able to get past that part. And I don't think he can get me when I'm up here. So there you go. What the hell, dude? Are you not gonna arrest that guy or shoot him? You're just gonna walk off? Alright. I mean, that guy was clearly trying to kill me, right? He was definitely trying to kill me. So apparently he just gets away with that. Okay. Well, let's drive a very short distance to a payphone and try and get some more information. Let's do that. Okay. Handy how these things are always there when I need them. There's lots of cool games you can download
Kelso, California Fire and Life Investigator.
on the PlayStation Network as well.
Keystone Film Company.
The address is 658 North Wilton Place. Is there anything else?
No, thank you, ma'am.
Okay, so now I know where Keystone Film Studios is. I can pay them a visit and find out why they're supplying a building company with that kind of lumber. So I probably want to set that as my destination as well. There you go. And I am going to skip to that destination because this car will play music in the radio, unfortunately. Feels cheap, but I'm going to do it. There won't be any street crime cases either when you are playing as Kelso, I imagine, because he's not a cop. So he's an investigator. He's going to investigate this stuff. But we will get back, I imagine, to playing Cole later on.
Hi, Mac. I work for California Fire and Life. I'm looking into an industrial accident.
Here?
No, not here. At a housing development over on Normandy Avenue.
So?
I found some lumber over there, had the Keystone name printed on it.
We've been closed since '41. Never quite made the transition to talkies. The Suburban Redevelopment Fund are pulling the place down.
Know anything about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nix.
Mind if I take a look around?
I'm kind of hungry. If someone was to leave a couple of bucks here, I might wander down the street. And
I
get a
see
cup
how
of
it
coffee.
is.
Is there a key to the gate?
No. The only guys who go in or out are some delivery guys from Elysian Fields. They're working on a housing development over at Wilton and Santa Monica. You'll have to hop it.
Looks like I maybe left some money over there so that somebody could perhaps grab a bite to eat. And they won't see us jump the fence. So it all works out good. Not strictly legal, but that's why we're playing Kelso and not playing Cole right now. So, let's have a look around this place. There's bound to be some clues around here somewhere. Screening room. Have a look in here. Oh, old films! Don't get carried away, Michael. What do we got here?
Let's see what the
Huh.
rich and powerful have to say for themselves.
Well, that is interesting. It's not there, though.
The reel should be nearby.
Well, it looks like we'll have to find that reel. That could be very important to the case. There's a newspaper there as well. I wonder if we can use that. This doesn't look like the right reel, I guess. Not sure how we're going to tell which is which, but we'll give it our best. It's bound to be around here somewhere. So I have a look at the projector here. Well, we're going to need to slow that down. Okay. Wow, this is a bit confusing. Well, try that. Think we're close. Oh, that's just the focus. Okay, so the bottom one is the sound. Oh, I see what the problem is now. There's this button here to reverse it. There we go. Figured it out.
Businessmen joined forces to launch the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. The Suburban Redevelopment Fund pledges to speed up housing development for returning GIs.
Gentlemen, this is Dr. Harlan Fontaine. He's our latest investor in the Suburban Redevelopment Fund. Doctor, this is Curtis Benson. He's Vice President of the California Fire and Life.
Pleased to meet you, Doctor.
Ray Gordon, editor of the Times.
Doctor.
District Attorney Donald Sandler and Police Chief Warren.
Gentlemen, I am delighted to be in such exalted company.
You're making quite a name for yourself, Doctor, amongst the thespian fraternity.
I find that those of artistic temperament are often of a fragile mental disposition.
It's a short step from miscreant to recidivism, Doctor.
Very true. But I think we could all agree that the City of Angels does rather well basking in the reflection of the motion picture industry.
Hear, hear. And it's something that every sucker getting off a train at Union Station wants a part of. Gentlemen, we're here to sell the American dream, and Hollywood is our greatest advertiser.
So, how is your new development selling, Leland?
Cannot throw them up fast enough, Ray.
And that's part of the problem, Leland. Washington is receiving steady complaints. There's a clamor for public housing.
God damn it, Ray. Public housing is tantamount to communism. Now, that's why we fought this goddamn war. I'm telling you, it's Reds via the back door.
You can't have it both ways, Leland. The new freeways are being built to service all your developments out in the boondocks. They're all being built with government money.
The GI Bill is government money.
There's a difference.
What difference?
The GI money ends up in my pocket.
I hope you mean our pockets, Leland. We're all investors.
Of course, Curtis. So, when will the freeway bond be passed on?
It still has to be ratified. Takes a long time to raise $3 billion.
Wow.
I need to find a game well or a telephone.
You seen this, guys? They're all in bed together. Wow.
In a great day for the future of Los
So,
Angeles,
I figured it out afterwards that the top dial was focus, the other one underneath was the speed of the audio, and then the bottom was play. We got there eventually. Man, this is so cool. Can you imagine how awesome it would be if you had your own theatre? I mean, not when you have to see horrifying corruption like that, but just to have that sort of environment, that would be really cool. Okay, I've got to get to a telephone. Got to call someone about that. Oh, it's a horsey! Nope, no time for that. I've got to get to a telephone. No time for that. Let's go. And I should be able to hop this fence. There's a telephone, I guess, in this guard station here. He should have taken that with him. I don't know why he
Operator,
didn't.
Los Angeles Police Dispatch if it's not too much trouble.
Putting you through now.
Oh, did I?
This is Jack Kelso, investigator for California Fire and Life. Can you put me through to Curtis Benson, please?
Just a moment, please, Mr. Kelso.
There's a newspaper there.
Jack, how can I help?
I'm wondering if I missed it.
Do you know anything about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund, Mr. Benson?
I've heard of them, Jack. Building new homes for GIs.
With green lumber that was used on movie sets.
Jack, are you working the Buckwalter case?
Mr. Benson, are you part of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Jack, I want you to listen very clearly. Call Miss Lickman. Call her as soon as you hang up. Arrange to see her tonight and get her to agree to the settlement. Do it tonight. Do you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
End of story, Jack. I don't want to hear another word about Elsa Lickman or Luke Buckwalter.
Jack Kelso's boss is in on it.
To Michigan 221.
Putting the call through.
Hello?
Ms. Lichtman, it's Jack Kelso.
Yes, Mr. Kelso.
I've been looking into your case.
Yes, and what have you found?
It
Corruption.
doesn't look good. I need to see you.
Meet me at the Blue Room. I work there tonight. I take a break around 9. I'll be waiting at the stage door.
Well, it's off.
We can talk then. Auf Wiedersehen, Mr. Kelso.
Thanks.
It's off to the Blue Room. Man, I'm certain that was a newspaper next to the phone that I missed. That's going to bug me then. We could have seen another cutscene potentially. I know I haven't picked up all of them, but that doesn't really matter. I'll continue without grabbing it. We're off to the Blue Room now. I imagine we're going to meet up with Cole as well. So everything's coming together. Here we go. So she's singing right up there. We've got Cole in the building. And Kelso should be making his way in as well. I guess they're meeting out back, which makes sense. You probably wouldn't want to be meeting in public. It's very cinematic, this game. So I wonder if he is on the good side or the bad side. If he's...
What were you doing with him?
I was doing what you asked.
I didn't ask you to meet him in an alleyway.
Why do you snarl at me? Your friend came to ask me to accept the insurance.
He's not my friend, Elsa.
I think he's a brave man, and you have placed him in great danger. You've involved him in something, and he has no idea of the risks. Can you live with that, Cole?
Elsa, I need his help, and he hates my guts.
Forget the past, Cole. He deserves a chance to say no. If he helps you, let it be on his terms.
I'll go see him in the morning.
Well, Cole's done a lot of bad things, to say the least, recently. So, I wouldn't put it past him to put someone else in danger. And it looks like we're back playing Kelso. So, where are we headed? That's the question. We've been to the film studios. So, let's go to the Site 2 to check that out. And I'm going to quick drive there again because of the car's radio. So, let's go there. And we'll check that place out. See what more information we can find from this redevelopment plan. Things are starting to get really seedy now. We've seen that the mayor, the good doctor, even the chief of police, pretty much everybody to a certain extent has their fingers in this pie. Everyone's a little dirty. I have a feeling we'll be able to make it inside there somehow. That's suspicious. These houses aren't occupied as of yet. So let's go inside there. Oh, what's that? Okay, it's just a light switch, which clearly won't work because the house is not finished constructing.
Nice wiring job, fellas. Keep them in the dark.
And a matter of fact, it isn't even wired in properly. So, it's as if there's no intention to make these houses serviceable. Thought I saw something around here, but yeah, it's just that the water is also not plugged in.
Thirsty.
Well, not you know what I mean. The pipes aren't there. So these houses aren't built for use. Oh, well, it looks like someone's left a light to attract my attention. What on earth could that mean? Who wanted me to come here? Let's have a little look around. Is this a trap, perhaps?
You lose something, Mac?
I thought these private eye types were all wise guys with smart mouths.
Looks like the snappy repartee has all dried up.
Get on with it.
What's your hurry, Mac? You got some place to go?
You ever do the cat and mouse routine without a gun in your hand?
Now that's more like it.
Let's beat him down. And I've lost my hat, but so is he. So we're even Steven. Let's grapple him and finish him off. There we go. That's a shame. I would have preferred to fight all of them. Okay, looks like they got him. Wow.
You're a worn, tough guy. You should learn to take a hint. Get him downstairs and under the trunk.
Well, things are not looking so good for Kelso right now, are they? I feel like he might end up with concrete shoes. I'm not sure what they have planned for him, really. So Cole did put him.
He turned up all right.
Cole put him in danger.
He's wishing he didn't. He's in the trunk. He's going nowhere. The boys introduced themselves. What do you want done with him, Mr. Monroe? Yeah, I know a good place. Pick up a shovel and a pick on the way. It's up in the hills behind Griffith Park. We'll deal with that German bitch next.
Okay, it's not looking good, but the joke's on him because those shot glasses are empty. So there's that. But it does look like they plan to dispose of our character one way or another. What? They didn't lock the trunk? Are they idiots? Honestly.
Elsa.
It's not looking good. Well, let's run. We've got to get in a vehicle. The one stopped just ahead of us. We can commandeer that, I guess. It's better than nothing. They just run outside of it. That's fine. Okay, we've got to make our escape.
Desperate times.
We want to use alleyways to escape our pursuers. So, with my driving, I'm not supremely confident in my ability to escape these pursuers, but we'll give it our best. I think I lost one of them actually, so that's better than nothing. I'm going to try. No, that didn't work out the way I intended it to. I was going to try and run through here. Which might have worked. I think they got out their vehicle to get to me. and now I've given them the slip. So actually, I think that worked out fine. Yeah, I think we actually did give them the slip there. So how about that? We've lost them. We actually lost them, guys. That was really easy. So let's go to Elsa's apartment and inform her on the terrible things that have happened. Okay, that was relatively easy. I mean, easier than escaping the, you know, the cops in Grand Theft Auto. Sometimes that can get pretty hard if you get a good number of stars. But it looks like we give those guys the slip pretty easily with a bit of a dangerous, okay, talking about dangerous. That's my driving though, isn't it? I mean, this character I'm playing right now is not above the law, so I can't do that too many times. But alas, we must get to that apartment and warn them of what's going on, because they're gonna get the girl next. So we're gonna stand up for that. And hopefully and eventually Cole and Kelso should be working together. Look at that Hollywood sign in the distance, that's cool. But yeah, we're just about there. Get out of my way. I don't have sirens on this car, so I can't make people get out of my way. But, and I think I've kind of totaled it because it's going real slow. I hit a lot of things on the way, so that's fair. I did hit a lot of things. He's looking in not so good shape right now, but we'll see how he gets on as he limps his way to the apartment. I wonder if he's going to collapse in the fountain. No, he's just cleaning himself up. You got a lot of blood on you.
So you're still carrying that Army 45, Cole?
Okay, he still collapsed. That's kind of cool.
For God's sake, Cole! Call an ambulance!
Can we call an ambulance? How deep does this go? And that's House of Sticks done. So that was a pretty short case, and probably one of my lower vehicle damages considering I used the auto drive. The truth is out in Elysian Fields despite Monroe's best efforts to bury it. Okay, let's move on to the next case and see how this develops further. We have another flashback now. We didn't get one last case.
Satchel charges on the cave entrance from above. Covering fire on weapons team. Look for snipers in the trees. You know the drill. No risks, no heroes, no prisoners.
You want some roast on this one, Sarge?
No, you guys have done enough. Head back to Webb's. We are going to blow every cave we come across. Close them down and move on, people.
Damn. I was hoping to get me a samurai sword.
Skipper says that Phelps has fallen behind again. He's got his fire teams checking every cave. He's lost another flamethrower. He wants you to get over there and hurry them along.
Hoboom. Weapons company.
Sir. We have a major cave complex in front of us, Hogaboom. I want flamethrowers and BAR teams to clean it out.
Begging your pardon, sir. But if it's a big complex, why don't we bring the Shermans in? They could pour it in there.
We can't wait for tanks to be brought up. I'm already behind.
Then blow the cave. No skin off our nose. Bury them.
We are going in there and clearing them out. We are doing it by the numbers, Sergeant. Get your team in place. We're moving out.
Man, Cole was always a bit zealous, wasn't he?
Mount up! First fire team and flamethrowers. Head in!
Of course, Kelso and Cole both served in this war. And this worked out very badly for them. This looks like it was an ambush.
Where's he going?
Where's who going?
The big cowboy. He's going in. Who gave that order?
You did.
Well, it looks like things didn't go as planned, or perhaps they did. Nevertheless, war is always what it is. It's always death and destruction. But nevertheless, from that we go to a polite invitation. And it looks like Kelso's recovering.
Hello, Miss Lichtman. How long have you been sitting there?
Not long, Mr. Kelso.
You look lovely, Princess. You haven't exactly caught me at my best. It's okay, Miss Lichtman. I'm a big boy. I know how to take my licks.
Please, call me Elsa.
Okay, Elsa? What can I do for you?
I'd like to explain because
I can join the dots, Elsa.
Cole needs your help, Jack. The police department have frozen him out.
Look, you're obviously a brave lady, but you can't fight all Cole's battles for him.
I just wanted to apologize for...
You don't have to apologize. You were right about Elysian Fields. Tell me something. What was Lou Buckwalter's regular job?
He was a carpenter. He built sets for RKO, Warner Brothers.
Set carpenter? Perfect. If you don't mind, Elsa, I'd like to get a little rest now. I've got a lot more dots to join, and it's making my head hurt.
That's perfectly understandable, Mr. Jack. I hope we can meet again under less dramatic circumstances.
I hope so too, Princess. I'd like that.
You Kelso?
Who's asking?
Peterson, assistant DA.
You're in the wrong building, Peterson. This is a hospital.
A wise guy. Let me tell you a story, Kelso.
Can I get the abridged version? My head hurts.
You're a funny guy, Jack.
What do you want, Peterson?
A colorful character mentioned your name. He said that you might know something about...
There's a problem with colorful characters, Peterson. First they send you over a drink, then they buy you dinner, then you get a phone call in the middle of the night for a favor. Try rubbing shoulders with some solid citizens. They're the ones you're supposed to protect.
You finished, Kelso?
For the moment.
I'm going to run for DA, Kelso. The current administration stinks.
And you want me to help?
I'm looking for a DA's investigator. You get a gun and a badge and $120 a month.
I get $150 a month now.
I'm going after the Vice Squad, Kelso. It's going to get me elected.
I've got something better. How about Leland Monroe?
The property developer?
Do you think I fell down the stairs?
Well, I mean, we could do with a new DA. This way we can cut out some of that infection. Okay. Looks like we're all better. We don't need the cane, but maybe we could do with some of the medicine. Let's have a look. I'm getting Max Payne vibes, so I'm just going to put that down. Ooh, that's a lot of medicine. Okay.
Thanks for the patch-up, Princess.
Who's he talking to?
Might be the only R&R I get for some time.
Yes, thanks for the patch-up, Princess. I mean... well, it was a different time. And I don't think this glass contains any information. Let's make our way out of here. Wheelchair, Silent Hill drinking game, everybody. Okay. Can I go in any of these other rooms? I like to explore too much. That is a bathroom, and that is a nurse quarters, and I can't enter either of them. So let's just go downstairs. Hello, sir. Can you tell me anything about... okay. I'll just leave. I doubt there's any clues in this hospital. Probably looks like a private medical center, because a clinic. Okay, sure. Where are we headed? Where's our next destination? Yes, the Benson's apartment. Okay, let's go there. And I am going to use the auto drive so that we can avoid the radio. But let's go! Come on, run! Run, Kelso! Let's go. And away we go. So, the case is back on. Kelso is healed up and ready to fight crime once more. We're at Curtis Benson's apartment, and we're going to see what we can uncover here. So imagine my first thing to check is the post area outside, so I can see what apartment he's in. Number 2, nice and easy. Let's have a look here. Well, it's clearly not on the first floor because I can't go in that area because it will be a gold handle otherwise. Must be... Nope. Okay, apartments 2 and 3 this way. Let's give him a knock. Open up. Open up.
Remember me?
Jack, it's good to see you. You've caught me at a slightly inopportune moment. Can we do this some other time?
Back off, Curtis. Move away from the door.
Jack, there's no call for that.
You're smooth, Curtis. I'll give you that. You try to get me killed and you still manage to be polite about it.
Jack, how could you accuse me of having anything to do with that?
Well, I want to know all about you and Monroe, Curtis. You give it up or I beat it out of you.
Get the fuck out of here, Jack. You're fired. Who do you think you are? Get out of town now while you still have the chance. You have no idea what kind of forces you're dealing with here.
I guess we've exhausted the passive options.
This is why we should have saved the tape.
Sit tight, Curtis. I'm taking a look around.
Yeah, I'm going to take a look around. I would like to hit him again, but let's have a look around. We may find some evidence here. It's nice how they sometimes just leave evidence lying around. I don't think there will be any in the kitchen though, except that a lady has been here. But that's not really any information, unless he's taken to wearing lipstick. I wouldn't say that's, you know, that's up to him. That's his deal. But there definitely is another person, or was another person here a moment ago.
What exactly do you expect to find?
And they are seemingly not here, or... You know, this is one thing that bugs me. When you're looking around an apartment, and you're on a case and you can't go through a door, because that's not a gold handle, I can't go through there. So it's like, I'm looking for evidence, yet seemingly I'm okay with not going through here. Yeah, well, explain these vinyls then, huh? Yeah, that's right. Well, he's clearly been drinking for 2. I don't know.
Jack, you've made a terrible mistake.
Who is the other person he's with?
Get out while you can.
Yeah, there we go.
How old are you, Princess?
16, mister?
How old are you really?
Nearly 13.
Let's hit him again.
You take love where you can find it as you get older.
Love? That has nothing to do with love, Curtis.
Some might find your romantic notions endearing, Jack. I find them very tiring.
You're finished, Curtis.
That remains to be seen, Jack.
I haven't told you about my new job, Curtis. DA's investigator.
Who do you think the DA reports to, Jack?
Get dressed, you're getting out of here.
He's not so bad. He just lays on top of me and grunts for a few minutes. He's kind. And he buys me nice things.
Get dressed, you're leaving.
She will only come back.
Can we hit him again? Okay, so... Well, we definitely have that on him. We should have I think we should have got her name. But we do have that on him. What have we got here? That doesn't seem important. I'm struggling to find hard evidence against him. And the music is telling me that
What exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
there are more clues to be found. Probably not in this statue of a horse, the ornament. But what is it we expect to find? Something here? Oh, something from the Hall of Records.
To get all of the stockholders, I need to follow the paper trail.
It's a lot of shares. That is a lot of shares. These signatures...
Jack, you've made a terrible mistake.
These signatures
Get out
important?
while you can.
Doesn't seem like it. Oh, there's another piece of paper here. Insurance,
I
eh?
knew you were in bed with Elysian, Curtis. Now I know why.
That's everything. Now you can answer some of my questions.
What exactly do you expect to find, Jack?
I'm trying to press X and talk to you.
I want answers, Curtis. So pay attention.
Please, Jack. I'm not a violent man.
Okay, let's talk about the fraud.
I don't get it, Curtis. You're vice president of the company. Why take the risk?
It's a simple business transaction, dear boy.
That doesn't seem true. What have we got here? Can I call him on a lie?
You're lying, Curtis. Something happened at the company, didn't it? That's why you took the bribe.
Bribe? What bribe? How can you accuse me of benefiting ahead of the company?
I'll try these shares.
I noticed that the share certificates are in your name, Curtis, not the company's. What did you use as collateral?
Those sons of bitches in Sacramento. They passed me over for president. Sent me here because they believed it was a backwater. But they were wrong. Los Angeles will become the capital of the West, not San Francisco. This place will be the city of the 20th century. And I'm gonna get my cut, Jack.
You're going to jail, Curtis. You and your cronies.
We'll see about that, Jack.
Well, that was good. Let's talk about the suburban redevelopment.
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
You're talking about the future of Los Angeles. You cannot interfere with these plans.
Information, Curtis.
Business people who have joined forces to meet the demand for new homes.
Let me look at my evidence again. Let's go for that for a lie as well.
You're lying, Curtis. They're going to burn those movie sets they call houses, and you're carrying the insurance on them.
And how do you prove that, Jack?
Okay, good that he reminded me, because I do have the insurance agreement.
Rancho Escondido burnt to the ground. California Fire and Life is carrying the paper.
Jack, the best result you could get from insurance would be replacement cost. The stakes are much, much higher.
Okay, talk about the settlement.
Why the big payoff in the Buckwalter case? It was bound to bring it to attention.
Who could have predicted this particular confluence of events? Elsa Lichtman as the beneficiary who spurns the cash. The brilliant but flawed detective becoming her lover. And you, Jack, taking their bait.
You buy green lumber and use it to build houses. How do you expect it to end?
Mr. Monroe has a fine reputation for building houses. What would I know about his choice of building materials?
Okay, let's call that a lie as well.
You smug son of a bitch, you're lying again. It's an insurance scam, pure and simple.
And how do you prove that, Jack? My assessors wrote the policies on the houses.
So it's using inferior lumber.
I only approve the reports, Jack. I'm the rubber stamp. This doesn't come back to me.
Very neat, Curtis. Maybe I can't work it out, but Phelps can. He may be many things, but he is one of the best detectives the LAPD has ever had.
Your card is marked, Jack. You'll have an unfortunate accident if you don't leave town.
Well,
your California isn't the same as mine, Mr. Benson.
He straight up threatened me there. Where are we headed to next? Check our locations. Probably should have used the insurance again on that last one. Let's head to the insurance office. And I'm going to skip there again. So let's go.
NC Wendell Incorporated, broadcasting since 1922.
So we should be able to put the pieces together with the help of Cole and Kelso together. We did have that insurance settlement, so we have that. Let's bust in there. Or just open the door
Just going up
carefully.
to my office, Barty. Gotta check over some files.
Take the elevator. First door on the right when you come out. You know the way, Kelso.
Okay, elevator, first door on the right.
5-star.
Let's hope nobody's coming after me, because they very much suggested as much. So I'm feeling a little uneasy with my state. The guy very much threatened me that I would have an unfortunate accident. Okay, I'm back here, which seems risky. But okay, let's just avoid everybody. Go to the office. Check the records.
So, Curtis, what is it you don't want me to see?
Something I missed earlier, perhaps.
Insured replacement value for the house is $900. Current value of the house and land is $3,500. Christ, how many of these dumps are we carrying on the books?
That is interesting.
There's got to be more in these files.
That I've already seen. So I think that's everything.
There's something else in that report. I know it.
Something else that I haven't looked at? I'm not sure what it is.
34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west.
So we have a location.
I have a Detective Phelps of the LAPD here to see you.
Hey, Cole.
Have a seat, Cole. Where's the go-between? She's awful easy on the eye for a foreign girl.
Does that private dick petter actually work on anyone, Kelso? It's not your style. You were always a little more direct.
This is your dime, officer.
Would you have helped me if I asked, Jack? A little chuck on the shoulder, shot of Semper Fi.
Fuck you, Cole. Be a man. Why send a woman to do your dirty work? You're a cop. Why do you want my help?
I thought a PI might be a little more discreet.
I'm no gumshoe. I used to be an investigator for this company before your investigation got me fired.
Sorry to hear that, Jack. Sorry about a lot of things.
Is that an apology, Cole?
It's a feeble attempted one, yes. Look, Jack, it's a murder case, and I need help to solve it.
So what's it got to do with Elysian Fields developments?
They're in it somehow. The flyers keep turning up whenever I find a domestic fire.
They're boosters. Stiffing GIs for deposits, making them wait months for a throw-up house. They're already making more money than they can count. What's turned them into killers?
So you believe me?
This is why you dragged me into the Buckwalter case.
Look, Jack, I'm sorry. But if not for me, do it for some of the poor saps who are dying. Or some of the leathernecks who are getting grifted. How about it, Jack?
I know you, Cole. You're still beating yourself up over that medal on Sugarloaf. The medal you think you didn't deserve, but you just don't get it. Nobody deserves a medal. It's just the ridiculous situation you find yourself in and how you react to it. You think you failed up on that hill. But courage isn't a tap you can turn on or off. Courage isn't permanent. It's a tenuous and fickle thing. Courage and cowardice exist in every man. Get over it.
You got it off your chest.
I guess I have.
Yeah, get over it.
Help me, Jack.
I'm thinking about it. The Hall of Records is the place to start.
To the Hall of Records we go. So it looks like we're digging deeper into this case. And now we have the power of Cole and Kelso together. We should be able to dig our way to an answer. Still controlling Kelso, because Cole isn't allowed to investigate this as a cop. So let's ask.
Hello there.
You need some help there, sir?
Yes, I do.
The land registry office. Where is it?
Just up the stairs.
Thanks.
You know, a please wouldn't hurt. It looks like they've repaired this place quite well from when Cole was on the roof and it all came crashing down. Okay, so upstairs we go. We're still gotta be wary about someone coming to get us, because it was suggested as much that we may meet an unfortunate end. Hello, sir.
I'd like to see the company details of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Certainly, sir. Just this way.
And away we go. This is nicely organized. Let's check this out.
All those suburban sons of bitches ought to be listed in here.
Okay. I don't think that relates to anything really. You know, if I get lost, I'll just go for every single name. Let's go to the next page. None of these seem really related to anything. There we go. This is it, right? Shareholders, maybe? And this seems like the right kind of thing to me. So I wonder what I'm missing.
Courtney, for God's sake, what's he got to do with this?
So there, we got what we wanted.
I'd like information on a plot of land.
Okay, do you have the address?
Not exactly. It's a new lot. I have the coordinates. 34 degrees, 4 minutes, 29 seconds north. 118 degrees, 17 minutes, 58 seconds west.
All right, that makes it a bit more difficult. Come with me.
You can tell this guy loves having me around.
I believe that is in the Wilshire area.
He's being as polite as he has to be. Okay, I have to do it myself. Okay, let's look at my clues. I should have it down.
29 seconds north.
No, not locations.
118 degrees. 17 minutes. 58 seconds west.
Nope. Okay. 34 and 4, 29. Was that? Okay.
4.4.
He keeps saying it, but I'm trying to concentrate with it, so I might write it down in the chat so I can remember this. 34 and 4,
on the longitude
29 north, and 118, 17, and 58 west. Okay, there we go. That's what I wanted to find out. So let's look array.
4 degrees.
Whoa, it's so weird.
4
Okay.
minutes.
So it's at 34 and 29.
118 degrees. 17 minutes. 58 seconds west.
How do I increase this to? Okay. Now I see. Here we go. You know, this is a lot easier than I thought it would be. I probably didn't even need to write it down because he keeps saying it as well.
It was 34.4.29 latitude.
There we go.
The lot number's 1876988.
There you have it.
Unfortunately, that is just the beginning. We have at least 1 million lot numbers in the Los Angeles area. Registrations are in alphabetical order. You need to convert your lot number to a letter.
How do I do that?
Over here.
Why are you making me do things?
There are 90,000 entries to a book, so divide your lot number by 90,000.
Do I have a calculator to do this?
1876988 divided by
90,000, yes.
Divided by, nope. $90.
1,876,988 divided by 90,000.
I think that's right.
20.
A starts at 0, so you want to add 1 to your number.
21.
That number is your letter of the alphabet. Once you have the letter, find the right aisle. You are in business.
You do this every day?
Okay. There we go. This is confusing. I think it's you.
Let's see what the site is worth to them.
And so got our clues again.
1876988.
That's a lot of numbers. I'm looking for 88. This one?
187.
No, the one above.
The book value is $350. With the new home in place, the improved value of the property is $3,500. They can make a killing.
Yeah.
But how do they pull it off?
So that was confusing.
Know why I pumped for the caddy? The extra trunk space.
One thing you learn in the war, boys. You do your talking once the smoke clears.
I get to shoot people. So during that break, I was actually looking at a picture of the alphabet so I could count on it visually. But we got there in the end.
You can in a box. Your choice.
I'm gonna send them in a box. My good. Oh, whoa! Right with a shotgun in the face. But can I take that? Nice. We're gonna send these guys to my friend the coroner. Nice! And they're all dead. Yeah, because my visualization is not so good, especially when it comes to that sort of thing. So I did quickly Google a picture of the alphabet so I could count along at to 21, which got us to U.
I need a word,
But
Courtney.
from there it was easy.
That's okay, Jack. You didn't need to come all the way down.
It's important, Courtney.
How can I help?
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
What are you talking about?
Don't fuck with me, Courtney!
Jack, I swear, I don't know what you're talking about.
How does your name appear as one of the investors in the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
You're out of your mind.
I was down at the Hall of Records checking on a property company called Elysian Fields Developments.
We know this guy's
Their funding
involved.
comes from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Seriously, Jack, I have no idea.
Your name is there, Courtney, with some pretty interesting company. The mayor, the district attorney, some dirty cops, and your buddy, Dr. Harlan Fontaine.
Of course, I could have written the alphabet on a piece of paper, actually,
Spill it, Courtney. I want all of it.
and then count it along.
Fontaine and the rest.
But that's how I would do it, because I don't think of the alphabet in terms of numbers.
Fontaine took the morphine off our hands. Look, Jack, I know you said to get rid of it, but it's okay. I did something good for once.
See, we knew he was involved in the morphine case,
That's it. That's what's happening.
and he was about to confess
They're
to
building
Cole.
houses for GIs, Jack. I turned a mistake into something beneficial. Something that's gonna help out the guys.
Courtney, they're building matchstick houses. They're going to burn them for the insurance money. They'll probably stiff the poor bastards for the deposits.
Please, Jack. Say it isn't so. Harlan's a doctor. A good one. He helps out a lot of people.
Looks like he's helping himself, Courtney. You're the fall guy.
The doctor's creepy. You know what though? I'm glad we got past that puzzle so timely. But if I went to a Hall of Records, I would expect the guy there to do it for me. And not have me work out like, oh, what's the 21st letter of the alphabet? Alright, I'll figure this out. Okay, it's this. And I'll find the numbers myself. I would expect them to do that for me. Hey Jonan, how's it going, man? Things are really heating up as we draw towards the conclusion.
Jack Kelso.
Who's asking?
Leland Monroe.
I was wondering when you'd get around to calling.
I'd like to meet with you, Mr. Kelso.
I bet you would, Mr. Monroe. But I value my skin highly enough to not want to meet with you. Why don't you just send some more of your boys around and we'll have a nice cup of tea?
You realize that I could make you a very wealthy man, Mr. Kelso.
Better than $220 a month?
You're a very witty man, Kelso. Substantially better.
I'm going to have to let it slide, Mr. Monroe.
Are you haggling with me, Jack?
I might be.
Come around to my place at 9. 5164 Santa Monica Boulevard. You'll come?
I might. Good night, Mr. Monroe.
Well, Jonan, Cole has taken it as far as he can, so we're with Kelso now, acting on Cole's behalf, because he's not held down by being an arson. So we're getting to the bottom of this, even though it has caused Kelso a lot of trouble. And it looks like we're setting off now to the Monroe Mansion. This seems like a really bad idea, but let's do it. Get in the car. And I'm going to fast travel that so that I can avoid the music as much as I can. Because we don't have the black and white, because we're not a cop right now. But I was putting my ammunition in my gun there, so I am ready for some violence. So we'll see what goes down at the Monroe Mansion. And you can see, they really are expecting me to put up a fight. Otherwise, why would they be there with their shotguns?
I appreciate the help, all of you. We can reminisce later. I want a minimum of noise and no prisoners.
No prisoners? This isn't Peleliu, Jack.
These guys are grifting GIs. That's what they do for a living.
Oh, they're
Okay,
soldiers.
Jack. We all feel the same way. Just hasn't turned out quite the way we imagined.
Let's get it done. Teams of 2 at the ready.
Okay, you checked out some spoilers, Jonan, because you knew you'd be late. That's fair. In fairness, I also know roughly know what happens, because I have played the game before. But I did not remember that last puzzle, which is why it took me by surprise. Uh-oh. I don't want to have to work... Oh, come on, shoot him, shoot him, shoot him! And officer down! Yeah, I don't want to have to work stuff out. I don't want to have to do mental stuff. I just want to shoot stuff. Okay, let's go. This time we'll shoot him before he gets into cover. And I'm going to go over there and nick his gun. And we'll do a lot better this time round. Even though I'm still getting shot while I'm out in the open. And let's take that weapon, get into cover. So this is what I like. There are loads of enemies here. This is what I play this for. Yeah! I get to kill people. And pretty much we came here just to take names. We didn't come here to take any prisoners. You know what? I got myself killed yet again for not using cover. So this time I'm going to use cover. But I think we know we can take this guy out real quick. And then I get a bit of slowdown here because there's so many people on screen. Maybe I need to be more aggressive at taking some of these guys out while I'm able to do so. Yeah, I think that's the case. Yeah, there's a lot less of them now before they retreat back as my guys move in. You know what? That guy's a machine gun. I'm going to take that. I'm going to get killed if I'm not careful. There you go. I'm going to take this guy's machine gun. Yeah, that's good. That's good. And there's only one of them left now. No, one of them over here. There's loads more ahead of me. So, let's try not to get shot. How? They're shooting the sculpture of the horse with the genitals. How dare they? Yeah, machine gun! This gun's good. Although I do have to reload, seemingly. There's a guy right next to me. There we go. Nice.
Running low.
This is very enjoyable, this part of the game, I will say. I love shooting stuff. I love shooting stuff. Storm the mansion! And I think I just used up all my ammo and I'm back to the pistol. But maybe one of these guys has a gun I can nick.
I got personal business.
That's right, Jonin. I'm relying on a bush to protect me from bullets. Get in the door. Uh-oh. There's one. The aiming is not so great when they're in close quarters. Oh, we can play pool. No time for that. Let's go find our enemies and kill them. Well, I don't want to go that way. That's outside. No one makes it outside. We kill all. Oh, there's so many guns. Why can't I pick them up? Because they're display guns, that's why. Yeah. Nice. He goes down.
Jack.
And... we said no prisoners. Shoot her. Yep. What do you expect?
You're a very sweet-looking girl to be holding such a big gun.
I know how to use it, mister.
Don't be sexist.
I'm sure you do.
Shoot her.
So how about pointing it over there in the direction of Hollywood instead of at me, Princess?
You're quite the wise guy.
I don't normally shoot women, Princess. How about putting the cannon down?
Oh, she shot you. Punch her. There you go. Had to be done.
I didn't think you had the guts, sweetheart. I was never very good at reading women.
Well, nobody should be good at beating women, or beating anybody for that matter.
Bro, where are you, damn it?
Take him out, take him out. And the other guy. Ooh, let's get behind cover, actually. Take that. He really should have just shot her. Well, or hit her, I guess. He's above me. He's above me. I'm stuck by the terrain. Nice. Nice. Down they go. Reading, not beating. That makes much more sense. That would be a very, you know, weird thing to say. I've never been good at beating women. That makes much more sense. Okay, there's nothing in the... I guess there's nothing in the bathroom. This guy.
Jack Kelso.
Nice.
That's my opening negotiating position.
You can't...
Crazy son of a bitch! How did you get in here? I'm bleeding to death. Get me a doctor.
I thought I had an invitation, Monroe. Your boys outside were certainly expecting me.
You can't go too strong, man.
Second offer.
You sadistic bastard. What do you want?
I'm going to take a look around, Monroe. Then I want you to tell me what you know about the mayor and those Trojan houses that you're building.
Okay. Should we look in the safe? Actually, I don't have a combination for the safe, but it's open, that's fine. What do we got here? Is that not important? That's a criminal intelligence report on the doctor.
Fontaine under lock and key. This is your insurance.
So that's how he has heat on the doctor. That's how he can use him. That doesn't seem to be a clue. More bonds.
I'm guessing Benson's portfolio is only a fraction the size of yours, Monroe.
More shares here. I think they're blank. So you can write in whatever he wants there. Couldn't tell.
That's a hell of a payroll.
Well, that all seems suspicious, but... Oh, you know what? There's another newspaper there.
The Suburban Redevelopment Fund. Remind me what they say about absolute power, Monroe.
Well, corrupt.
Fuck you, Jack.
Absolute power.
Call me an ambulance. ambulance already.
Stop interrupting me whilst you're dying. Absolute power corrupts absolutely. We have another newspaper. You know, I think I missed a newspaper a little earlier on that bugged me, but we got this one. So let's see that story.
Dr. Fontaine, I need to speak with you urgently.
Sit down, please, sit down.
Tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
It's the fund we are using to channel money into the development of new houses.
Why is my name on the board of managers?
Technically, you are a major contributor. Please, Courtney.
Those houses are a sham, Doctor. They're going to be burned for the insurance.
That's a scandalous allegation, Courtney. Do you have any proof?
Jack Kelso, an investigator for California Fire and Life, has seen them. He was almost killed when he found out what was going on.
He spilled the beans.
I don't know what to say. I feel that I have been duped. Who do you think is behind this subterfuge?
Jack says it's a property developer named Monroe.
Oh, he's gonna kill him.
Way to the mayor.
No.
I cannot believe that I was involved.
I don't know what to believe anymore, Doctor.
I'm glad I found this one.
I hope that you weren't involved.
Thank you for your trust, dear boy.
Yep.
Be still, Courtney.
Be still.
All of your troubles are finally over. Let them go.
Well, now I definitely won't feel bad if we have to kill the doctor.
Drift away.
Drift away. Okay. Well, that was a good one. That really was. 11 out of 13. Well, we missed 2 then. So that's not so bad. If we'd gotten 12 out of 13, I would have been a bit more annoyed. Okay, let's check this out. Oh, there, okay. There's a notepad on the desk. We have some names here.
Some sold up. The others obviously didn't know the links these sons of bitches would go to.
It can't
There you
be
go.
stopped, Kelso. There's too much money at stake.
Kingdoms rise and kingdoms fall, Monroe. Ask the Emperor of Japan.
Have some fucking mercy.
Mercy?
Operator, put me through to Phelps, arson squad. Yeah, Biggs, it's Jack. I'm at Monroe's. He's in a talkative mood. If you get here in a hurry, you might get something before he bleeds to death. Elsa.
Oh, thank God.
Where? Fontaine. Dead? Former patient.
So that crazy son of a bitch finally came back for a checkup.
It's Monroe. He's raving.
You want information, cocksucker. You get me some medical help.
I've got to go, Herschel. Monroe's negotiating again.
Well, thanks for that, Jonan.
Do you want my final offer, Leland? Tell me how I find the guy who has Elsa.
Not Casey. He did whatever Fontaine
Well,
asked.
you've got another kneecap.
He had some kind of power over him. He did all the fires and then he went off the rails. I don't have a fucking name.
What?
He worked as a bug sprayer. Get me a goddamn doctor.
I think he actually shot him in the thigh.
Kelso, you son of a whore! Get me a goddamn doctor!
Well, there's a telephone next to you. You could get a doctor for yourself. And if he bleeds out, is it really that bad? I mean, really? I appreciate that. So that's a polite invitation done. And we're on to the next quest. And I do believe we're getting close to the end of L.A. Noire. So let's see where it develops from here. Nicholson electroplating.
Maintenance from Jack. There's a statewide APB out on it.
Jack's okay. He has something up his sleeve. He's not worried about being caught.
How do we help?
We go after the other side of the equation. Jack has a legion and its cronies running scared. We go after the doctor and some of the other guys.
But the whole department breathing down our necks.
It's time for action, Herschel. It's time for change. Jack's crossed the Rubicon, and we have to be on the other side.
What?
What was that?
Explosion. Something big.
You think it's the Reds? You think those Rusky sons of bitches that dropped the H-bomb on us?
Calm down, Herschel. We need to be ready for the call.
I'm not waiting for an invitation. Get in the car and head for the cloud. KGPL can give us the details on the way.
Well, I agree. I think we head there. It's crazy. So... there's an explosion, man. Whoa, everyone's gone crazy. Everyone's gone mad. Oh my goodness, would you look at this? Would you look at this? Wow. It's chaos. You know, anything happens and they'll be looting in the streets.
Looters around the corner. Cuff them or put them down. We need to get this area under control.
Let's beat some guys down. They're shooting?
Get that bastard cold!
Well, only one of them shot us. I don't know why I shot both of them. You're right, Jonan. That was a driver like Cole.
Let's go.
Well, I guess we investigate the explosion site.
I never seen nothing like this.
I wish I could say the same. It's like a bomb's gone off.
Wow.
Christ.
This is horrendous.
We gotta find out what went down.
So what was this all about? Oh man! Wow. And I like how the guys around me took no notice.
What happened here?
It wasn't nuclear. If it was, we'd all be dead from the radiation.
That's reassuring. What's radiation?
Everyone inside the factory was vaporized. Look at the size of that crater.
What's going on over there?
The mayor's going on television, appealing for calm.
Television? Who can afford one of those things?
Anything to go off?
You're looking at the remains of Nicholson electroplating. I have an idea of what might have caused the explosion. But I'm only guessing. Have a look around the rubble, see if you come up with it.
Well, this is crazy.
Worlds turn upside down.
Then it's time for us to do our job.
It's started to look like a horror game, hasn't it? As long as these don't rise from the dead, I will be okay. Can I speak to the coroner? He's just gonna say they fried, I guess. I need to find some evidence as to how this happened. Can I bother
That's it, Mr. Mayor.
the mayor?
We're wrapped.
Well,
good. Thank you very much, son. And think it went okay?
Couple of pickups, sir, but that's to be expected. Nobody's ever done this before. Get better with practice.
that crazy new television thing. You're right, Jonah. We should now call this LA Apocalypse. This just looks like a shoe that has remained surprisingly intact and not covered in ash. What do we got here?
Hey, detective! I think I got something here.
What is it?
Any idea what this is?
Very large egg cup? A Viking helmet? How would I know, Phelps?
No, I got it. Stop. There we go.
Looks to me like some kind of machine.
The nose? What is that? Interesting. There's another clue there. That's just another shoe. Interesting. That just seems to be incidental. I'm gonna put that back down. But we got that machine over there, and it seemed to lead me in this other direction as well. Whoop, there was something there. Nope. Oh no. Well, that is gruesome. The guys, I mean, whilst you're clearing up the place, do you want to fetch? Actually, that's probably not a whole person, so let's just leave it. Or it could be, you know, they seem to be just content with leaving it. What is that?
Maybe.
No, it's nothing. Well, there's just a torso right there.
I think I found something over here.
Have you found something over here?
Looks like all that's left. Try the laundry tag.
Well, I can check that out. I can trace the address. I feel like there's something else down here, though. What are these guys looking at?
Detective, you seen this yet? Come take a look.
I thought there was something else.
Blew the locker open, but shielded the contents. Let's see what we got in here.
Well, this looks very convenient. Let's have a look. Camera. A spy camera.
OSS agents use these things. We'll need to get the film developed to see if there's an espionage angle.
Well, that's very sophisticated, and they'll also have a cool selfie there, which will be fun.
Any ideas, Herschel?
None that I care to utter for public consumption.
Can I manipulate this further? No. I don't know. Maybe we'll figure out what that is in a moment. What about this?
Tomoko Akamoto. Japanese name.
A Japanese research assistant. No, not that. I already checked that. I was trying to look at the newspaper clipping. There we go.
What is it?
A substitution cipher. The Germans used them in the war. These are cipher rings.
You know what to do with them?
Maybe. I used them in OCS.
Okay. How do I do this then?
First letter to the cipher key.
How?
The rest of the message should align itself.
Let's give this a go. Okay. And then S. Yep, there you go. B. And O. We're getting there eventually. We're getting there. J. This is a clever one. This is a clever one. L. Here we go. And then K. Let's go back to K. And then Q. And then XBS. And with this BS done, we shall get the clue. There we go. Is that it? Huh. Well, that was it. No, I got the last couple of letters wrong. XSB. So we'll get the S. So on the S. Okay, there's the S. And there's the B. N Vermont Avenue. There we go. So, that was cool. That was interesting. Let's put that away. And where we have all of our clues. Excellent. That was a cool one. Ooh, there's something else here. Oh! Should we do it? Should we do it? Okay, let's check the book out first. It's the Holy Bible. I guess that probably didn't give you much comfort. Let's pick up the arm. Yeah, why would you do that, Cole? Why would you pick up the arm? I know it gave me the option. But why? Why pick up the arm? Let's just put that down there. Head back. Yeah, you're right, Jonan. I think this is a DLC case. I don't remember doing this on my previous playthrough. Cool, though. Let's go back to the car, as we found all the clues we needed to find so far. Really cool, though. That's what you get, because this is the complete edition, so it'll have all of the downloadable content included. And if I did play this previously, I've forgotten about it.
I'm Fred Nicholson.
This is your place?
What's left of it? 32 years of work up in smoke.
Ask him some questions.
Can you tell us what happened?
Our chief chemist, Harold McClellan, was using this area to test the new process.
And what exactly is this new process?
That's classified information, son.
You can't tell me? I'm gonna doubt that.
A lot of people died here, Mr. Nicholson. I'm prepared to go to the press and tell them it was your fault. What is the new process?
A way to chemically polish aluminum. It's traditionally done by hand. It's extremely labor intensive. The process could be worth millions.
It'll be hard to forget the massive explosion, says Jonan. Yeah, that's true.
Who's Tomoko Akamoto?
Dr. McClellan's personal assistant. She came highly recommended.
Well, I don't see any reason to doubt him there. Let me look at my notebook. No, I don't see any reason to doubt him there.
By whom?
By Dr. McClellan. He insisted I hire her. I know what you're going to say. But you don't look a gift horse in a mouth, do you?
Okay, that was wrong.
What can you tell us about McClellan?
A brilliant chemist. He approached me a few months ago with the idea for the new process.
So no one has ever done this before?
No, but it's legitimate research.
Legitimate research, he says. I don't know what to say about that. Well, I don't know if he knows about the espionage, so let's just doubt him. It's hard to read him.
So you thought McClellan could do what no one else could do? You were prepared to take that risk?
Look, he was a trained chemist, and his ideas could revolutionize electroplating.
And you would be rich.
I'm a businessman. What's wrong with turning a buck?
You blew up 6 blocks. God knows how many people are dead.
I regret that.
That's laudable.
I regret that, is what he says.
Can you send us Dr. McClellan and Miss Akamoto's personnel files?
I will if I can find them.
By the way, we also found the collar of a shirt. It has a laundry tag.
Likely to be Dr. McClellan. And the majority of people who worked here don't use a laundry service.
Okay, well, this has been a shocker. Let's see what locations we've got. We've got to find out where the laundry is. We can do that. And we can also get to this deciphered address. We just need a phone to find the laundry place, I believe. There isn't one nearby. So let's go to the address we found out from that puzzle. And then we'll find out where the laundry is. I think we'll either need a phone or a little more information. Can I take the fire truck?
Fine.
Can I? Yes! We can take the fire truck. Awesome. I love it. I love it. Yeah. That's right. I'm going to hit his car so I reverse out of here. Awesome. I'm going to hit it again. Nope, missed it. But the sentiment is there. I enjoy hitting it.
I was kind of attached to the paint job, Cole.
Yeah, you're right, Jen. And the only reason that they know there was a spy is because the spy case was strong enough to survive the explosion.
You think McClellan went up in smoke?
Let's call this in. We'll know where the laundry is then. We can find out where that address is. I thought we need to call it in.
Detective Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Can you speak to someone at the Army Air Force Base for me, please?
Of course, Detective.
Tell them I have what I believe is an aircraft part. It's polished metal, light for its size. It looks like a cone of some sort. It's stamped on the inside. P&W Wasp Major R4360.
I'll get back to you, Detective, when you check in for messages. Anything else?
I need an address for Superior Laundry Services.
Closest store to your location is in Wilshire, 4766 Melrose Avenue.
Thanks for your help.
Okay. Well, she was very helpful. But I'm going to go to this address
You gotta be
first.
kidding me. We're driving this?
We are driving this partner. Deal with it. I want to drive it. Even though it's really slow. Whee! This is a very slow vehicle. How far am I traveling? Not that far. Not that far. If I can take another vehicle along the way, I will do so. So there's a bunch of cop cars, so if I can just block one off, I can steal it. So that's fine. I'm catching up. I'm catching up. And stop. Right, block him. Yeah. Now he has to let me drive it. He doesn't have to let me, I'm going to steal it. Arson! Need your car. Get in the car, Cole.
Badge 1247. I need your vehicle.
Do you think they would let an arson cop take a beat cop's vehicle? I'm not sure about that. The other guy's not getting out. Get out. Get in the vehicle.
Step out of the vehicle.
Exactly. Step out of the vehicle, buddy. This is my car now. Okay. He's okay, one of them really didn't want to lose that vehicle, but that's understandable. This is much faster. Much faster. It was fun to drive the fire truck while it lasted, but it was too slow. Now we have a vehicle more befitting for our cause. And away we go. Whoa! So this is interesting. We're potentially... I'm not sure if this is a location where the spy might be at. It's certainly one that they encrypted the location. It could be a meeting area. It could be anything. I'm not really sure what we're walking into, but we'll find out together. Just along the way. And we're basically there. Say we're basically there. We are there. So cue it up. There we go. The deciphered address. Is that telling me there's nothing there, or is it just up these stairs? Wait. I skipped this bit. Nope, look at it! Oh! The guy's name.
Oh, well. Why the cloak and dagger routine, Miss Akamoto?
Quite the cloak and dagger routine indeed. Number 1. Where's number 1 at? Is it this one? Yes it is, and it's already been busted open. Will you look at that? The fire's still going though. And is that blood on the wall? It is.
Better watch your step.
And there he is. Okay.
Do you think I could fit in there? I couldn't fit in there.
I don't think it matters.
I think you would have had something more to say about getting shoved in a fridge, Herschel.
So our partner is very concerned for this dead gentleman. What about that? That ring important?
Could be a class ring.
Seems unusual. Can we get that off him? Like, if this guy is a spy or whatever, then that might have some hidden code to it. What about this arm? Nothing really.
Longines Lindbergh. Very expensive watch. Favored by flyboys. I always wanted one as a kid.
That is an expensive watch, but it's cracked now. Nope, not the arm. I was trying to look at his torso, but that is a nice ring, so we can have another look at it. I mean, I guess there's nothing to look at on his torso except a ton of blood. Let's check his head.
One to the head, one to the heart. Point blank.
John Doe does not seem like a real name for a person of interest. Well, that's horrendous. But it's not the worst thing we've seen today. I mean, that explosion. The fire's still going though. What's this? Type in.
You know what this is, Biggs?
Sure. That apartment gives you one of those when you retire.
Hmm. That is interesting. Former cop. Well, I mean,
this is going to help us.
Drinking a lot. Definitely was where they were killed. Shot there and then dragged along the floor, as we can see by this trail, into the fridge. Let's check in here. There's bound to be more around here somewhere. Another one of those things.
Looks like we have a match.
What the?
Interesting dame, this Sakamoto.
Microfilm.
What is it exactly?
Microfilm. A document shrunk to the size of your thumbnail.
Rod must have amazing eyesight.
Hey, skeletons in the icebox unlocked. Nice. Except he wasn't a skeleton, but...
525. I'll need a couple of black and whites. 133 North Vermont.
That's everything. I would like to look at that myself, but I guess we'll get it blown up. Interesting. Okay, and with that, I'm going to take a quick 5-minute break, and I'll be back in just a bit, guys. So I'll see you in a moment. Hey, I'm back, everybody. How's it going?
Wake up, Cole.
I am awake, partner. Okay, let's move. And we will make our way back to the car. Let's get to another location. This is a really cool case, I'll also say. So we're going to go to that laundry services. Nope, I don't know why I checked that out again. Let's go. Wait for my partner to get inside. Hurry up, partner. Come on. Come on, man. Look at him moving so slowly, wondering if he can fit in a fridge and then moving so slowly. Okay. Ooh, is this a shortcut? Oh, yeah. Maybe? I don't know. It's a car park, isn't it? Yeah, okay, we did get to turn around there. Nope. Maybe? Yes. Run, man! Parking attendant there. He knew Cole was in that car because he started to run. So let's go to the laundry place. I'm going to smash into everyone at some point. That's what I do on the road, because I'm a crazy maverick renegade who has no concern for the citizens I'm supposed to be protecting. And this car is really big on its turning. Like really wide. But then again, I should probably be braking. That may be what it is. Actually, let's just go over that hill. Whee!
Oh, for God's sakes.
That was fun, partner. Shut up. And this way, you can take another shortcut past the car park. But we are technically getting in the right direction. And we're back on the road. See, it all worked out. Let's find our way to the laundry services. So I think there's something dirty at the laundry place. And it's not the clothing. You come back to me jumping over a hill. Why are you not surprised? Well, that's just me, isn't it? I like jumping over stuff. If there were faster cars, I could do some awesome stunts. I feel like there probably are, I just haven't gone and found them.
What do you need?
I want to take a look around, see if there's any underpants in these machines. I mean, I want to look around for some clues.
Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. We have one of your laundry tags. Can you tell us who it might belong to?
Are you kidding? I got work to do, Mac. Here's the customer book. Knock yourself out.
Oh, thanks for being so helpful.
Number was, J2620, Cole.
Well, that would be this guy.
Who is Hangstrom?
Could be someone else from the factory.
3 jackets and 1 shirt.
No. Dead end.
Well, that wasn't
Thank you for all
helpful.
your help, sir.
Okay, let's call that in, see what we can find. Handily enough, there's a phone just outside. Let's make our way to it. They always seem to be within reach when we need them. So let's call that in, see if we can get an address.
Detective Phelps, badge 1247. Messages, please.
You need to call Ray Pinker urgently.
Can you put me through?
It's ringing now.
Ray Pinker.
We're on our way in.
Nix that. I got a message from Lindbergh Field. An airplane tech there identified your part.
What is it?
He said it was a prop spinner from either a Corsair or a B-50.
A what?
Fits over the center of the propeller and protects the pitch gearing.
So it's a military part.
Could be, but get this. The Spruce Goose runs 8 Wasp R-4360s. I think you better get over there and check it out.
We're on it.
I will.
I need an address for an Oscar Hangstrom.
I was about to say.
Checking. No residential listing for anyone by that name, Detective. Sorry.
Thank you.
Well, that sucks. The actual thing I called for, the address, they didn't have. But they did have some information for me. And I would also like to see that microfilm blown up at some point. Let's go to the aircraft area. It's like, get in, man. Get in. I will only wait so long. Get in. Okay. Why is that guy running? See that? Guys just run on the street when they see Cole and a car. Like, Cole's behind the wheel! And they just pelt in any direction. As they should. As they should. They should fear me when I drive. You know, I think I might have come to the end of the street cases as well. Because I'm not getting any street crimes come up either. But I think I'm very close to the end of the game. And I don't object to this case adding some time to it. This is a really cool case. So that's fine. Whoop. Out of my way. You can beat me, but you know I'm right. Okay, so here we are, the aircraft place. Get in. Man, I was going to break that barrier. You know I was.
This is a military project, gentlemen. Can you state your business? Detectives, Phelps and Biggs, LAPD. We're investigating the explosion. We have reason to believe there may be a link to Hughes' aircraft.
I'm sorry, I can't help you there, Detective. Without authorization from Military HQ, you won't be allowed onto this facility.
What seems to be the problem, gentlemen? Hey, Biggs. You're not still with the LAPD.
Afraid so, mates.
Yes.
Can you help us out here?
Sure. What seems to be the problem?
We're working the big explosion at the electroplating plant. Found a part there that belongs to one of your planes.
I work head of security for Mr. Hughes now. I'll take full responsibility. I'm sure we can clear this up. Follow me.
Yeah.
It's the big hangar. You can't miss it.
I think it's this and then the last case as well, Jonan. Oh, no, that radio is playing. That's really annoying. Stop playing the radio. YouTube hates it. Stop it, stop it, stop it. I'm going to get out my car. There you go. Yeah. Anything. See, that wasn't the car I drove there in. That's annoying. Where are you taking us, mister? I am following you. I know the conclusion is pretty cool when we get to it, so that'll be fun. Things are definitely going to get darker.
That thing really fly?
Mr. Hughes believes so.
Well, that is massive.
So,
this is the Spruce.
Jesus Christ, Biggs, you want to get me fired? Mr. Hughes hates that fucking name. It's the H-4 Hercules to you.
You mind answering a few questions, Mr. Mapes?
Call me Vernon, kid. Fire away.
Well, don't ask me to fire away, because you know what I'm like.
Do you know anything about the explosion that happened at Nicholson Electroplating this morning?
No more than anyone else. Heard the boom while I was shaving. Almost shit my pants.
Well,
thought it was Pearl all over again.
I want to call him on a lie on that, because we have a part from one of his vehicles.
Nicholson Electroplating was working on a miracle process to polish aluminum. A process that was very advantageous to airplane manufacturers. You're denying that you knew about it.
It doesn't matter what I deny, kid. It matters what you can prove. You have some evidence that links me personally with Nicholson?
See, why do they have to be like that? So, I think we're just using the prop spinner. That's what I'm going to try.
Nice try,
Nope.
kid. You have any real concerns you want to bring up?
That sucks. Talk about the knowledge of this guy.
Do you know Tomoko Akamoto?
Never heard of the broad. Why?
I can't really tell if he does know. I don't think I have any. I don't think I have any proof that he knows. I'm just gonna doubt him. You're right,
You don't
Jonan.
happen
It
to
was a
wear an
stretch.
LAPD tie pin, do you, Maves?
Sometimes. I have a couple of them from my days on the force.
Let's talk to him about the knowledge of this other guy.
Do you know the chief chemist at Nicholson Electroplating, a Harold McClellan?
I've heard of the guy. He was pitching some fancy process to the company.
I'm going to call him Truth on that, because he was.
And were you interested?
The slide rules and lab coats are always interested. If he could get it to work.
Okay, not
Thanks for
so
your help,
great.
Mr. Mapes. Do you mind if we have a look around while we're here?
Sure. Knock yourself out.
Seems like I needed to play bad cop a bit
Want to
harder.
take a look inside? And her.
Regardless of how this turns out, we will get through this case. As you've seen before, you don't necessarily need to get it all correct.
McClellan's process was going to replace all this.
I want to go in the ship. What else we got here? Stuff. I want to look at the plans. I want to build my own at home. Okay, it's not letting me look at the plans. Just going to be quite thorough, because I don't want to miss anything. But I will know when I found everything, because the music will stop. I'm going to go up that ladder, sir, and you can't stop me. You can't stop me. And away I go.
Right.
What is this?
Latitude 24 degrees, 15 minutes north. Longitude 76 degrees, 0 minutes west.
More coordinates. What about this?
76 degrees west. 24 degrees, 15 minutes north.
76 degrees.
76 degrees west.
Okay.
24 degrees, 15 minutes north.
Oh. Come on. What was it, north? Let me look at my notes. Not locations. Look at my notes. There we go. Navigation note. There we go. That's what I want. 2415. How's it going, the Welsh Gaming Duelist? You just got this for the Switch. Yeah, that's cool. 2416. There we go. Well, I got there anyway.
So this is exactly. Bahamas. Somebody's already got their maiden flight planned.
Okay, well I got the location. And you're currently playing Skyrim. That's cool, dude. How's it going, by the way? There's still more clues to be found. Maybe not in this location. Well, that's a couple of things. It looks like there's nothing else to find right in here. Yeah, it is cool that they brought this game to the Switch. Get down the ladder, Cole, come on. So you're able to play this on the go as well, which is really cool. My only problem with the Switch port is it requires a download. But they are working on bigger cartridges. What's up there? Let's go up there. That's a big ladder. That seems fun. Whee. There better be something up here. You know what? We get to walk around on the wing, so there's no, there's nowhere that's not cool. Although I'm not entirely sure what I'm searching for. But I am walking around on top of a plane, so I can't really object to that. Can I go in there? Nope. It was worth a try. It was worth a try. Well, I'm not really sure this accomplishes anything, but it was fun. I'd hate to have missed something very obvious again. Okay, I'm not sure this accomplishes anything except being... What? What on earth? Did you see that? My partner has melted into the ground. Honestly. He looks like he's pretending to be a child. That's so funny. Oh well. Well, that happened, so that was funny. You're good. Playing Skyrim. First time playing Skyrim. Wow, that's cool. Amazing how the game is playing out. It's amazing. Yeah, it is a really good game. It's really sweet. And they fixed the leveling system from Oblivion, because Oblivion is a great game, but my problem with it is the leveling system. But that's something they used the kind of Fallout style of leveling system on Skyrim. So there was that. You're right, Jen, and that could well be the thumbnail right there. My partner melting into the ground. Oh, I can go in here. What? That's a gold handle. I should be allowed in. Well, that's annoying. What about this door? If it's a gold handle, you're supposed to be allowed inside. Yeah, Skyrim's a really good game, and you've got that for the Switch as well. That's pretty cool. I've considered picking it up, even though I own it on the 360. Being able to play it on the go would be sweet. Okay, I'm wondering what I'm missing. Maybe these parts will tell me something? Not sure where I'm supposed to be going right now. These later cases, it becomes less obvious where you're supposed to go. I have a feeling I maybe just missed something stupendously obvious. And that's what's going on. Can I speak to that, What about up here? Or in there? It looks like I can go in there. Oh, right, this is where I came from. What about above here? You had Oblivion on the 360 but didn't enjoy it. Yeah, you have it on the Switch. Yeah, I really liked Oblivion, but I just didn't like the leveling system. I found that once you got to a certain point... Oh, I can go in here. Okay, we're getting somewhere. What about this stuff? That's circumstantial. Not all the time does it have to have something to do with matchsticks.
This isn't what we're looking for.
Okay. Yeah, it's a shame really, because if they would, I would very much like them to remaster Oblivion. Not really to upgrade the graphics, but just to fix that leveling system. I know some people really like it, but...
That is Marie the Body McDonald.
Partner, can you get your head out of the gutter?
Does Hughes have her on contract to RKO?
Yeah, I bet he does.
Okay, we weren't lost for very long, so it's not so bad. Wait, I'm going to pick that up again just to see if we can look behind these. No. It's weird how long it took us to find an office. There's another photograph here. This one I think I can further investigate, maybe. Or not, perhaps? I heard a sign as if I can. No, well, I'll come back to that if I can't find anything else. Whoop. And I ran outside. Is that a gun?
Junk.
Okay, seemingly a gun doesn't have anything to do with anything. You know, it played the sound as if I need to look on the other side of this. But I'm pressing the button like mad and nothing's happening. So I'm going to put that down. It's still giving me the music like there's more clues around. I'm wondering what I'm missing. So I think There's got to be everything here. Go back downstairs and see if I can talk to him. I'm not bothered if I miss a clue. I would much rather continue the case going. See if I can find someone. Okay, we found him eventually.
4360.
Sure is. You know your motors.
Do you mind if I take a look at the prop spinner?
We're getting her ready for sea trials, so be quick about it.
So the Switch takes up all your gaming needs, has a touch of the retro while it would be great to get Metal Gear Solid on it.
Covering on the metal.
We coat the aluminum parts in
That's
linseed
true.
oil to preserve it from oxidization.
Oh, so you haven't touched any retro stuff in a while. Not sure what I'm supposed to be looking at with that. That's everything. Okay. Return to the station. There you go.
Thanks for the tour, Mapes.
Always happy to help the department. Hey, don't I know your face from the papers? You're the cop that's stripping that German broad.
Nah, I think you got the wrong guy, Vernon.
Yeah, I don't see how that was very important, Joan, either, but thanks for helping me out. Yeah, the Switch is awesome. I just picked up I Am Setsuna for it, which was really cool because that's only released physically on the Switch, and I picked it up. I meant to do an unboxing today for it, but I cut my finger and I didn't want to have that in the video.
You can drive.
So let's head off to that location.
So
Back to
McClellan was
station.
selling his new process to Hughes and cutting out Nicholson.
So, back to the station. And I'm going to have to talk over this music, I imagine, because YouTube don't like it so much. But there you go. Well, that was a bit awkward, but we did make it through. And now we will be able to, hopefully, have a look at that microfilm, get information on that location we discovered, and proceed through this case. But you're right, the Welsh Gaming Duelist, the Switch is really sweet. And I'm definitely enjoying mine. Although I do need to pick up a couple more games for it, because I was telling Jernin the other day that I don't have Mario Odyssey on it yet. Which feels like one of the must-haves.
They'd taken one of his fingers.
Okay.
I don't care. I don't go
Who am I supposed to see back at the station? Should I follow my partner? Nope, he's following me. I'm going to check all of the interview rooms. There's nothing. Oh, I should pay attention to what I'm supposed to be doing. I don't think there's a look at your current objective option. Try going downstairs, seeing if there's something. I have not been following where I should be going.
Cole, you're not winning any popularity contests upstairs.
Oh, thanks, buddy. Oh, this guy I can talk to. Well, I got there anyway. X, talk. Hold X. There we go.
I think you're a good cop, but I try and stay out of politics.
Everybody tries to stay out of politics, Ray.
Well, don't quote me on it, but I'm hoping that Parker will get the job and clean this place up. I have your photographs.
Oh, excellent. I did find the right place.
You can use the magnifier. There's quite a lot of detail.
Oh, so you've got Mario Odyssey after you watch Gaming Duelist. That's cool. I want to get it. It looks like a game.
Very funny.
Oh.
I think you're right, Ray. We have our man.
There's the
You take a nice photo, Phelps.
There's the Cole selfie. Zoom right into his mug. That's your guy. Well, here's another photograph you can have a look at. Wait, the watch.
Bringing the watch are a match for our John Doe. He's obviously the competitive bid. Can you get this over to Lockheed so we can get a name for this guy?
That's good.
It's already on its way.
That's good. Anything else we need to look at here? Nope. I think we're done with that photo. Let's try this one.
Howard Hughes, millionaire, industrialist, aviator, and playboy, and Vernon Mapes, ex-dirty cop and business fixer. I found a similar tie pin along with a dead guy
Ooh.
in a fridge.
That's true. That's true. I think that's everything we need from that photo. We found that tie pin, so he was potentially involved. So we have a name there. What about this?
Excellent photography, Tomoko. So Tomoko had the goods on McClellan. Too bad they blew the place to hell.
Well, he had the formula, it looks like. That's useful. What else have we got here?
Is this McClellan? Can anyone make out the street number behind him?
Are you kidding? With my eyesight?
No, I don't think I can make out the street number. Maybe there's a better picture. Let's give that a go. Well, what about this house? Yeah, we can surely find that location. So we have that.
Cole, can you help me with a little experiment? Use the eyedropper in front of you. One drop from each of the bottles on the desk. Place the drops in the petri dish.
Okay, let's give that a go. Oh, look at his smile on his face. Look at that smile on his face. I don't think we should do this, guys. I mean, if anyone's good with their science, I bet they know what's going to happen here. I have a good idea what's going to happen, but we'll find out. But if you saw the big smile on his face, I think we know what's going to happen when I put this material with the other two. Yep.
It's okay, guys. Just a little experiment.
Can you guys knock it off? Everyone's still jumping from that bang this morning.
Very funny, Ray. You just took a couple of years off my life expectancy.
Did the same trick to me about an hour ago.
So that was the stuff that caused the explosion.
I think so. Acetic anhydride is almost as explosive as nitro, and when mixed with perchloric acid, it's very unstable. It needs to be cooled constantly. We used linseed oil. You could add any organic compound to trigger an explosion.
3 little drops.
Yeah, and they were using a 100-gallon vat.
So that's why we needed to know about the oil. Interesting. Exactly, and I picked up my hat. You're right, Jonan. Mild douche alert. So do we have that location, or do I need to ask someone for it? Yeah, house in photograph. We have that.
I don't care.
So I seemingly don't need to ask anyone. That's fine. I will go up to the desk in case. Nope, that guy probably still hates me. So let's go out to the back. And we can get ourselves a black and white car while we're here. So I'll do that as well. So we do have another destination. Partner, come on! And it is pretty bad taste to do that explosion. Especially around the huge explosion we had earlier in the game. But I think we're getting close to finding our culprits here. And I've streamed longer than I normally would, but I do believe we're close to the end of the game. At least maybe 1 or 2 cases away. We'll see. We'll see. I'll keep going until I get tired or I want to get something to eat. I'll run this guy off the road as well. In truth, I'm planning to watch the Royal Rumble live, so that's when I will be stopping. Okay, let's go in there. Guns are blazing. What's this? Petrol.
Avgas, if I'm not mistaken. It's all around the floor.
You've got Zelda, Physically, Mario Odyssey, Mario Kart, Street Fighter 2, Ultra, Sonic Forces, LA Noire, Skyrim, digitally. And digitally Rocket League, Viking, and Riptide GP. That's cool. You got a lot more Switch games than I do. I've only got 3 at this point, man. I got Xenoblade 2, Fire Emblem Warriors, and I just got I Am Setsuna. So that's cool. Yeah, I often hear people saying that there aren't many games for the Switch, and it's just not true at this point. My brother's got a ton of games as well. My brother's got a lot more games than I have for it.
Hangstrom was flying today on TWA.
Hangstrom is dead, Cole. Why leave your ticket behind?
That is true.
Just cleaning up.
What have we got here? Let's investigate this a bit further. Till we find what we need to.
Hangstrom and McClellan are the same man.
They're the same guy. Oh, well, who didn't see that coming?
We gotta get out of here right now.
We do have to get out of here. Can we go out through the window?
Shoot the gas line, Cole. We're out of here.
Shoot what gas line? Oh, I see. Boom! Whee! Get out of the fire, Cole. Hurry, 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 hurry. You know, opening a window is not a good idea in a fire.
There you are, shitheel. Come on. He's not
Let's
getting
get
away
him.
from us.
We're gonna run him down. And he's already gotten pretty far away. This guy is quick. You know what though? Eventually he's gonna crash into something. Oh man, come on. Come on. I've also got to be careful not to kill anybody because I am a police officer. Except the guy I'm after. It's okay to kill him. Take a turn here, as this guy is going to take a turn to the worst when we get our hands on him. Oh, that's a shame. I wanted to take a jump there. What's stopping me? A tiny, tiny obstacle, of course. And now he's gotten away. Get out of the way, guys. My siren's going. Which way has he gone? To the right? If he could be polite and slow down for me, that would be wonderful. I think he's gone this way. Up. And, oh, you know what? I can't avoid it. Oh. Well, that's anticlimactic, isn't it? We nearly got set on fire, Jonan. That's what happened. The guy we were after set a trap for us. There was petrol on the ground. And, yeah, Cole should have seen it coming. Is that another car?
Shit. You security men, Cole. Stay on base. Knock them off the road if you have to, but stay on.
Get away. Come on, I'm a cop. Get out of here. Well, this is the first chase I've had where someone else has come to run me off the road.
I need to be closer, fellas.
I'm trying to get there, partner, but this is crazy. Looks like we got there. Uh-oh. Well, that's not going to do us any good. But thankfully, that guy actually turned me around. Oh, you know what? My vehicle's totaled. Damn. Oh, that's so annoying. My vehicle was totaled. I couldn't move it. We got to try it again. That sucks. That guy really got... Well, no one got me. I drove into another vehicle, I'll admit. And I also tried to go for that jump, which didn't happen. So let's give this another shot. And, yeah, there's a place on fire. Let's get after him. Let's get after him. So this time we'll catch him. These chases are always crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Where'd he go? You know what? I'm going to take a shortcut. Get out of the way! That was good. No, I don't mean to turn off my siren. That's just what happens when you touch the left thumbstick. Okay. We're still on him. It's all good. We're going to get this guy. We're going to take him down. I really want to go over that mound there. Oh, this happened last time. That should not stop me. That is not a significant obstacle. And everyone needs to get out of the way. You need to run, lady. Because Cole is driving. So you need to be afraid. Oh, come on. I think I might have counted as hitting that guy. You don't actually kill them, but that will count against me. Yeah, last time I tried to go over that. It didn't work. This time, I'm going to stay on him.
Enough games, folks. Take this
He gets
guy
some
out.
backup now. Yes, we just need to make sure we avoid these other guys.
Shit. You security men, Cole. Stay on Maze. Knock them off the road if you have to, but stay
They're
on
dealing
that
me a lot of damage with their guns. Yeah, got that guy. Nice. Shoot him, partner. Use your gun.
Get close and steer him off the tar.
So I think he turns here, doesn't he? Yeah.
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Let's reload.
Well, partner, if you could take out this other person, that would be great. There we go. Okay, we're further than last time. Don't you dare take out the hot dog stand.
Out here, Phelps. Move it in.
My partner does nothing but complain. Okay. This is a crazy chase. We're back off the main roads. Eventually he's gonna crash. So there's that. There goes the fire hydrant. Everyone's gotten wet. And well, look where he's going. You know what? I had a feeling we were going to shoot this place out. So that'll be fun.
We're going to have to go through all the security men first. I hope you're ready for a fight, Cole.
You know, they're just doing their job. But whatever. You hear me objecting to shooting people? You definitely don't hear me objecting to shooting people. Die!
Throw out the guns.
I'm trying to shoot them in the legs. You know what? There's another vehicle coming. Maybe if I run ahead and grab one of their guns. Guy over here. Whoa, there's so many people. Grab this guy's gun. Nice. Nice. This is a better bit. This is better. Yeah. This is definitely taking him out. Show your face and die. I want to grab that gun. That's right, Jonan. It's going to be a code 4. You know what? You can't get away, sir. You can't get away. No one escapes Cole Phelps. Nobody. Yeah. If he's going to play cat and mouse, we're going to be the cat. Meow. Kick down the door. Everybody dies. Everybody dies. Take that. And you in there, take that. And you walking down the stairs. Oh my goodness. It gets to a point where the lives you've saved, how do they match up against... Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. You know what, I've got to stop admiring my handiwork because I'm getting shot. I need to get behind something and get my life back. It gets to a point when you've killed so many people, you've got to wonder if you're really offsetting the balance between justice and destruction. But if you ask me, do I even care? That's the question. There's a gun. Excellent. That's what I was looking for. You know what? Get in cover, Cole. Okay, nice. Right, I need to wait for these guys to come out when my health is up. Shoot them. Show me your face so I can shoot it off you. That's right, getting some more cover. Getting closer to this guy. You know what? Take him down. And that's it. Situation diffused by superior firepower. And that's how you do it. I really want to fight someone at the top of that plane. Really, really do. We'll see how it goes.
You're gonna have to explain this to me again. So the guy at the chemical plant, he's planning on selling his magic formula to another company and skipping town with his assistant, but he blows himself up before he can manage it. So why the dead body in the refrigerator?
Mapes, Captain. He was eliminating all competitors for the process. When it went bang, he burnt down the apartment to remove all connection between Hughes and the plant.
Mapes, right. I remember Vernon Mapes. The guy had good honest cops hanging their heads in shame. Glad he's finally out of commission. I don't know if it'll do you any good, Phelps, but between the spruce goose and half the city exploding, you might just have made the case of the decade.
Well, that's the first thumbs up Cole's got since being demoted to arson. And you're right, Jonan. It's surprising that he's been demoted to for adultery, despite the constant murder that I've done. Okay, so I don't think that almost running into someone counted against me. Proving he knew the intrigues of his own plant would have made the case against Nicholson. Well, we completed that case anyway. So I think we're moving on to the final case now.
Good morning, Doctor.
And a good morning to you too,
No!
Elsa. You look radiant.
Thank you, Doctor.
We haven't been seeing much of you lately, Elsa. You've been missing appointments.
I'm sorry, Doctor. I've been feeling much better.
That's very good to hear. And what has brought about this improvement?
It's the new man in my life. He's convinced me to fight my addiction.
No!
From the newspapers. How has he coped with his fall from grace?
He can finally see things from a human perspective, rather than the ivory tower he created for himself. It's making him stronger. And it's making me stronger helping him.
You wouldn't make a bad analyst yourself, Elsa. Should we swap seats?
We're both finding we have a lot to live up to.
And what is that?
In my case, Lou. He went through hell along with me and still came out smiling. In Cole's case, his friend, Jack Kelso.
Kelso?
You've heard of him?
No, I just like the sound of his name.
Annoying.
Cole and Jack are working on a case together.
Is Jack a policeman too?
No.
Exactly, Jonan. I'm not evil. She shouldn't have dropped that name.
You didn't know him.
I have never met the gentleman in question.
He has been looking into Lou's case. Cole thinks it might be linked to some fires he's investigating. You look pale, Doctor.
It's cold in here, Elsa. I think I'll close the window.
He's so evil.
Why are you looking at me like that, Elsa?
You arranged for Lou to work at Elysian Fields, Doctor.
Your fears are unfounded. I meet many people in my line of work. There are many ways that people can be helped. Finding them work is just one of them.
I don't believe you, Doctor. I've seen you with Monroe at the club.
I'm sorry that you have come to that conclusion, Elsa.
You'd like to see Soul Reaver 2? Well, I do have that game. Oh, man.
I can see your future, Elsa. And Cole, the policeman. And Jack, the investigator. It's an unfortunate and grisly end.
Uh-oh. Well, that's the good doctor's past coming back to literally bite him.
I've come to help you, Doctor. To help you cross over. All your sins will be forgiven.
Well,
in the next life.
The good doctor made that monster, so he has to deal with that. Exactly, Jonan. Why did she go there by herself? Yeah, I do have that game, Welsh Gaming Duelist. A different kind of war.
It's got to be one of these places.
Yeah, that game is cool.
The arsonist's a bug sprayer.
Hmm.
He must have worked at one of these joints.
Am I supposed to figure this out myself? Okay, I guess so. So, one of these places he would have gone to. Should we try them in order or just go from back down? We know what, we're going to have to skip to the destination, and I'm holding Y because of the music in the car. So let's do that, unfortunately. We're going to have to skip the music. I'm talking over the music very frantically. Okay, well, there we go. It worries me. Where are we at? Westlake Pest Control. So he's going to be at one of these places. So I imagine we'll find out relatively quickly.
I work for the DA. I'm looking for a big cowboy, does extermination. Anyone like that working here?
Well, I wouldn't want to get anyone into any
trouble.
We could do this the hard way. An address?
Yeah, he lives in a bunkhouse on the remains of the old Rancho Rincon.
Thanks.
You see, this is one of the problems with the DLC cases, because that was supposed to happen in between then and now, but Kelso still has that wound on his arm fresh, as if you've gone straight from the last case prior to the one we just did. So, you know, that doesn't quite work out, does it? Where they placed it. It was the same with the Naked City when that happened. It didn't quite make
You made
sense.
it. What's this got to do with me, Rusty?
Dr. Fontaine, prominent shrink, dead in his patient's room. Spine snapped like a twig. The suspect is one of his mental patients.
I've met Fontaine.
His last patient was Elsa Lichtman, Cole. She's missing. Nurse said that she saw some big Boris Karloff type carry her out of here.
The best thing that you could do to help me, Rusty, is let me take a look around.
Sure thing, Cole. This way.
That's an interesting question, Welsh Gaming Duelist. The console that I had the first was the Commodore 64, which is a computer and it plays games via cassette. And that is also the console I have the most nostalgia for, because it would often play awesome bit tunes, chip tunes rather, old gaming music as you would play the games, which is really cool. And I think the console I enjoy the most right now is the Retro Freak, because that has a bunch of different systems together on it.
Good doctor has been marking this map.
I can do this trick again. I told you I've used this in real life. It is a good little trick that you can do with even a pencil and the graphite from that. See where you're going. For yourself, Jonan, it's the Master System and the SNES. Those are great choices, Jonan. The Master System is awesome, so is the SNES. The Retro Freak can play both of those as well. I'm not trying to sell the Retro Freak to anyone, I'm just saying it's awesome.
Yeah. How come?
You remember Buggy Boy and Bomb Jack on the Commodore 64? That's awesome, Welsh Gaming Duelist. Hey, Slippery Fish Man, how's it going? I just realised there's a newspaper here, so I want to look at the headline for that. This is one of the last ones, or it will be the last one in the story, I imagine. So let's have a look at that.
That goddamn pet lunatic of yours is burning down our houses. Keep your voice down, Leland. Control is of the essence. Keep your voice down. Do you know how much these sons of bitches charge for lunch? Fuck them! Leland, we will not solve our problems by announcing them to the general public.
Well, both these guys are dead now.
We only speed ourselves on our way to the gallows. He's your imbecile, Harlan. Get him under control or get rid of him. Speaking of which, I've had to dispose of our young medical student.
So, the doctor's telling him he killed that veteran.
He has a friend called Kelso who knows all about the development on Normandy Avenue.
I know about Kelso.
And you thought it unimportant to inform me.
I thought I could take care of it.
Have you?
No, I haven't.
Kelso works for Benson. Is he reliable?
No, he's totally unreliable. But he has so many pernicious habits, he's got nowhere to run.
Can you take care of Kelso?
Don't push me, Harlan. Get rid of the fruit.
Don't push me. I'm doing great, Slippery Fish. How are you, man? We've just been talking about the console you're most nostalgic for. I imagine for you it's the NES, right? Because I know you're a big fan of that system. It's cool that Welsh Gaming Duelist, you also like the Commodore 64. You know, I'm glad the Doctor's dead. And it's his own fault, because he made that monster. So he has himself to blame. You know what, guys? We saw earlier that I missed a newspaper. And that's made me real mad, because we got, 12 out of 13 newspapers. Okay, so what we want to do, I imagine, is get the map here. Yeah. And then, no, that is what we wanted to do, right?
New houses, all being built in the path of the freeway? Ooh,
80 G achievements for that. Okay. You know, I have played this game and completed it before, but not on this console. Is a You're nostalgic for everything, Slippery Fish says. That's true. That's true. The Mark II Master System with Alex Kidd built in is good, Welsh Gamer Duelist. I have that system.
Fontaine was having houses burned from Monroe.
Okay, can I move that? Yeah. What else we got?
Monroe wasn't happy. People started dying and it attracted attention. He and the doctor lost control.
Overstepping his mark. Get him under control. I will take whatever action necessary. Okay, I think we got what we need there. Everything reminds you of the past. Yeah, that's true. I'm also a nostalgia junkie, Slippery Fish. I haven't investigated the good doctor yet, but it will give me good pleasure to see his dead face from all the trouble he's caused. So there you go.
Destroyed by a monster of your own
Oh,
creation.
Cole even said it.
I've heard that story somewhere before.
Cole even said it. Destroyed by a monster that he made himself. Nothing in that. We all saw the item in his other hand. EverDrives are cool. If I can help it, I will get all the game physically, but EverDrives are really good to play the games on the actual hardware. I'm not sure if there's anything I need to know about that. What does that do? Maybe that belongs to the arsonist. Here it is. Oh, there's all the morphine. Let's look at that.
Looks like Fontaine has finally dispensed his last treatment.
Dispensed his last treatment. That's everything. Thanks for your help, Jonan.
Jack was wrong. It's not about insurance, it's about eminent domain.
What are you talking about, Cole?
The government reclaims the land in the path of the freeway and pays the improved value of the land with the new houses sitting on it.
What about the stiffs who paid their deposits?
Worst case, they get their money back. But the syndicate pockets millions on the improved value of the land.
So where does Jack's boss come into it?
He's the key. He carries the insurance. The insurance proves how much the houses are worth.
And they're worth nothing?
Firewood, all of them.
That's about as neat a scam as you can imagine. How are we going to prove any of this, Cole? Doctor's dead. Monroe nearly bled to death. If they get Jack...
We need the firebug. The Okie cowboy. Get him, get Elsa. Get him, get all of them.
Get all of them. My latest retro pickup was Secret of Evermore. I actually got that in CEX in the box for a very good price. Oh, looks like we're finally getting to the nitty-gritty of it. For only a maniac would hang out in a place like this. Yeah, that looks like a sane person's house. That doesn't at all look like any manor from Resident Evil. Okay, let's go inside. I'm sure they're nice people. Hello? Kick it in. Kick it in, man.
Guess nobody's home.
Kick the door in. That's right. Okay. Yeah. What? That's a flamethrower.
Most guys bring home a 45 or an M1. This is pretty extreme.
Final Fantasy VIII Platinum for 99p at a charity shop? That's great, man. That's an awesome find. This guy's a flamethrower. That is an awesome find, man. That is definitely a good price for that game. I've said before that charity shops are a great place to find video games. Some places do everything at a fixed price, like 99 pence or a pound, and you can really get some good stuff there. It's just a shame that I feel like charity shops often throw out a lot of games that they get. If they get some really old stuff like floppy disks, I think they just chuck it away. They do it with CRT TVs as well sometimes, which bugs me because that's a limited resource. And here we are with the Origami Killer. Yeah, this is completely sane. Okay, let's check this out.
Quite a flock you got here, kid. A strange obsession.
Can I burn it in the candle? Nope. You know what? Having these candles right next to all the origami seems crazy. What is this? It's one of the flyers. So I guess we can link him to that. But you know what? I think we'll find something here, because this place is crazy. This place is messed up. So I'm sure we're going to find some more substantial evidence around. Maybe there's something in this wall of crazy. What about here? There's some army photos. Was he in the squad?
I know those faces.
He was at Okinawa. Oh! You know what? I have batteries, guys, so it's fine. Fine. These can get out of here. There's some spares somewhere. Excuse my unprofessional conduct. I do have some batteries somewhere. There you go. There you go. I do hope that these ones... What a time for that to happen. I do hope that these ones have charge in them, which would help if I put them in the right way. Okay, okay. We're back in business. Okay. We're back in business. What a bad time at the...
Jesus Christ, I know every one.
Right at the end of the game for such a thing to happen. Okay. Right. Something else I gotta be missing. I've got something here. There we go.
The river tunnels. This guy's a tunnel rat.
Okay.
Oh my God, Ira. You poor backward son of a bitch.
So I think that's telling us to go outside. Nope, it's just gonna go there now.
Peterson, I'm going to need some help. I've got Monroe, Fontaine, and all the others. It's all tied up nicely. It goes all the way to the top. Meet me at the LA River Tunnel entrance just north of the First Street Bridge in half an hour. Don't ask questions. Just be there. This is DA's investigator Jack Kelso. I have an urgent radio message for Detective Cole Phelps.
Fade to black. Okay, guys. We're towards the end of the game at this point.
KGPL calling car 11K, 11 King, come in.
Go ahead, KGPL.
11K, see the man. A 207 just occurred on the spillway north of the First Street Bridge. DA's investigator Jack Kelso reports a kidnapping suspect outstanding in the LA River tunnel system with a hostage. 11K, handle
Roger
code
that.
3.
The hell is Jack playing at? Like a suicide note. Half the LAPD will be down there hunting for him.
We need to get there first.
All units on all frequencies stand by. Car 86 Adam is in pursuit of suspect vehicle heading southwest on Sunset Boulevard. Suspect vehicle belonging to Jack Kelso, described as a Navy Chevrolet Fleetline. License number 4, William 0286. Car 86 Adam is in pursuit.
He picked up his car. I'll need help to make it to the river.
You're thinking of trading your some of your stuff with Going Duelist. That's fair. A lot of people get stuff that way. That's a really good idea. I'm too attached to everything I have to trade stuff. I'm on the last disc, Slippery Fish. Yeah. A lot of 360 games were multiple discs because they were on DVDs instead of Blu-rays like PS3 games were. But it's good that they did that. These days, I don't think they put games on multiple discs. Whoop. Okay, I guess I'm going after the white car. This car feels pretty slow. Okay. Whoa. Yeah, so I'm following the white car. Whoa, this is crazy. Okay.
Jesus.
Whoa!
How many cops do these guys own?
So there's... Oh, I see what's going on. The cops are crooked because it's all stemming down from the top.
13516. Repeating, shop 13516.
This car does not handle the turns well.
Hudson Commodore. License 3 Sam 01.
I still want you as a video game trade night fish. That's cool.
Kelso. Use caution. Continue pursuit.
I do have a couple of spares. Uh-oh. So I could trade stuff. A couple of things that I did version upgrades for. Things like that. Like better cases, or we're missing the manual when I bought another copy. Or the disc was a bit too, you know, not in good shape. But only some of those trades I would... Oh, sorry, only some of those spares I would trade off. Because I would only trade off ones that were in good condition. Because I wouldn't want to give someone something in bad condition, you know, for my spares as it would be, rather than... Whoa! Okay, this is crazy! Crazy. You mainly have to PS1 games, Gaming Duelist. That's fair. PS1's a great system. And you can play those games on the PS2 and PS3 as well. So that's awesome. Okay, wow. Where is this guy going? Oh no, not on the tracks! My car really had... Okay, he stopped. We got him.
Who is this guy? Peterson, assistant DA.
What's he doing?
He's here to cover our backs.
I'm going in there, Jack.
No one's trying to stop you. I found this at the ranch house. He's marked his routes. I'll go in here. Cole, you take the next entrance. Biggs, I need you to take the car and cover this spot here. I think that's his fail-safe exit. Cole, he's one of ours.
What are you talking about? Right where you are!
Uh-oh.
Got it? Got it.
Let's not stop where we are. Let's go in.
Peterson, you want to be DA? We'll earn your salt.
So, Kelso is your boy, Peterson? And working with Phelps? A handy lad, that Kelso.
Chief, you can't imagine what those two have uncovered. It could go all the way to the top. I hope you won't be implicated.
Oh, you're the new groom, Peterson?
Someone shoot him.
Looks like it.
And you think he'll make it out of there alive?
Someone shoot the chief.
I think he might.
Having said that...
He's a difficult boy to get rid of.
All right, Peterson. I'm listening.
Oh wait, what am I saying?
What's your offer?
The chief isn't in on it, he's been used. So we're fine, we don't need to shoot the chief. Oh! I'm getting shot though! Aim in the right direction! Kill people! Okay, too far away, but there's a gun over there. Grab the gun. Get behind here. Cool. Yeah, PS1 games are great. It is tough to... There's a lot of bad PS1 games. But there's a lot of good ones as well. Oh no! It's fine, we'll give it another shot. We're right at the end. Thanks for sticking with me, guys, as well. I really appreciate that. Okay, we're going to kill these guys before they get into position now. Because we know where they are, and we know what to expect. Yep, so we can just clear these guys off before they get into place.
Keep on going, Jack.
There we go. There we go. Silent Hill is a great game, Watch Gaming Duelist. True that. And it is a very enjoyable system. You have the PS1 Slim with the LCD screen. That's cool. I'm getting a thumbstick going crazy here. Is that because I'm supposed to go this way?
Your choice.
Ooh, I'm all wet. That's what she said. Uh-oh. Would you die? Where are you going? Yeah, look at that body washing away in the tide. Crazy. Okay. I imagine I'm supposed to go this way. You know what? The ladder is probably where I'm supposed to go. Metal Gear Solid VR missions. That's cool. I picked up Metal Gear Solid VR missions. I think you can get it... Oh, switch weapon. I think you can get it both as a standalone disc and with the game itself. There's a load of guns here. What do I fancy? What do I fancy? I think I'm fine with this. You know what? This might be a little... This might be a better gun. So it looks like we go on this way. That was cool. Somebody tag me. Somebody tag you with bullets. Yeah. Take that. You see that guy? That guy get caught on fire? That's delightful. That is delightful. Let's get him. This is a fun part of the game. Yeah. Yeah. Everyone's gonna die. Because I fear nothing. I am Cole, the bringer of destruction.
How long do you think you can hold out?
Parasite Eve, Slipperyfish. I don't own a copy of it. A friend of mine has it. It's a really cool looking game. But no, I don't have a copy of it. Uh-oh. No! I needed to reload. They're not getting away though. Uh-oh.
That's it. Out of ammo.
I'm out of ammo, but there's a gun on the floor, Cole. Pick it up. There you go. Come back out, I dare you. Exactly, exactly. Oh, yes. 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 Come out, cockroaches. It's time to burn you away. I'm gonna have to dodge these guys at this point. I can't move too well. Oh, I guess I can't move in that direction. I see, I see. I've got to avoid the firepower. So I'm really sort of limited to where I can move here, but you know, I'm going to use this thing when I get there. I am definitely going to use this thing when I get there. Alright, I have to go the way it wants me to. And you know what, this is going to be a slow build. But man, when I fire this thing, it's going to be sweet. We'll see who the true arsonist is when it comes to it. Alright, there's a ladder. Okay, okay. Oh baby, I can't wait to let loose on this thing. They should have killed me when they had the chance. They should have shot the fuel tank. They're gonna get it. Oh baby. Why were there other weapons there? Why would I choose any other weapon? Oh no, come on! I needed to get close to use it. It better go back from where I had the tank. I better not have to do this whole thing again. That's frustrating. Okay, we're not back so far. That's fine. We'll get to do some more killing. Man, I'm going to use that thing. Okay, we know what we're doing here. Problem is, I was moving so slow and I had to get in close to use a flamethrower. Yeah, these guys are no good. They're all going to die.
You're surrounded and your buddies are dead.
You're surrounded and your buddies are dead. Also, I'm going to kill you. Well, thanks for joining, Welsh Gaming Duelist. I really appreciate it, man. You're awesome, and I'll see you next time. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get to. I don't think I'm gonna get to it before midnight. But you know, I'll only be missing the pre-show of Royal Rumble, which I can watch again. The matches are normally at the lower half of it. So, wait, why did I even pick up this gun? We all know what I want, and that's this thing. Yeah. Okay. Gosh, they give me it, and then it's not the best gun for this section as it fills with water. Okay.
Water's right.
So this will be much easier. I just go straight forward, and this time just don't run straight into the enemy. It's just they give me this weapon, and it's like you've got to work to use it. You've got to have this slow grind as you move up here. And I just really want to. That's alright, Johnny, and I appreciate you joining me. I know it's real late. I wanted to get there before midnight. But yeah, I really wanted to get this this done. But you know what? It'll be archived on the channel, man. So you can see the thrilling conclusion. But cheers for joining, man. I'll catch you next time. You're awesome, dude. Thanks. Okay. This time I need to get in cover. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh my goodness. The gun is it's not such a good gun. It's really cool, but it's not a good gun. We're gonna make it work. Can't believe that happened again. Okay, okay. We know what we're doing. Who am I aiming for? This guy. No, this guy. Okay, this guy. Come on. They're all dead now. Let's go. We know. If it wasn't for that, slow walk through the water, this wouldn't be that frustrating. But we can do this. Come on. I know you're behind there. Come out and die. Okay, good, good, good. I'm definitely getting the flamethrower. I don't know why there's other guns. We're taking the flamethrower. We will make it work. We will make it work. Somehow. Okay. Then we have to contend with this bit, which is a bit annoying. Okay. And we just have to walk through this. And eventually, we'll get there.
Water's rising.
It'll be worth it. When we set someone on fire with this thing, and their body goes up in flames, and we can look down at their burnt corpse, we will know that this has been worthwhile. Strictly speaking, I should take another gun, where I can kill them from a distance. But I can not take the flamethrower. It's there, right? I think anyone else would take the flamethrower. It might have bad range, but it's going to be totally worthwhile when it comes to it. I just need to get myself into cover. Like, actually get myself into cover. And come out when they're reloading. So I'll get into cover here. Okay. Can I get them from this distance? Yeah! Yeah! Oh, that was beautiful. Burn! Oh, it's so beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at them burn. Oh, they're hugging. It's so beautiful. It was totally worth it. Burn! That's right. That's right. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. How am I supposed to get to them? Okay, this way. You know what? I need to get my health back. This weapon is awesome, but it makes me liable to getting shot. You got reload, buddy, and I'm going to burn you. That's right. Burn. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. That is satisfying. Okay. A little bit of a maze here. Where are we going? About this way? Is that where we came from? I don't recall. Let's try it. No, this is a new place. No, don't take it off. It was so wonderful. Ah, we had it for just a moment.
Are you okay, Princess?
I felt better. He saved me from the doctor.
Hi, Tex. Do you remember me?
I'm not sure that I do. Have you come here to kill her?
Why would I do that, soldier?
Isn't that why you're all here?
I'm here to get her out.
Her. But not me.
Not you, buddy.
You haven't come for me.
No, not you. It ends here.
Boss battle time.
You were with the 6th on Sugarloaf, weren't you?
I was?
And the Hop.
Yes, I was.
You're Sergeant Jack Kelso, aren't you? Where's your uniform, Sarge?
At home in my locker, Hogaboom. War's over, soldier.
I know that, Sarge. I'm fighting a different kind of war. I fight for God now.
That's right. YOLO with a flamethrower, man.
Ways. Not everyone knows it.
Elsa! Are you alright? Get away from her! It's alright, Cole. He doesn't want to hurt her. Ira was with us on Okinawa.
What? You know this guy? Don't you remember me, Lieutenant? I remember you. No. Don't. You ordered me to burn that cave, Lieutenant. That cave full of civilians. A hospital.
What is he talking about?
Oh no.
It was war. For God's sake, I can't be held responsible for everything that happened.
I don't blame you, Lieutenant. You helped me to help other people.
Ira lost his mind on Okinawa, Princess.
Sheldon asked the doctor to help him get back.
The doctor helped me to find my path. And I helped him to a better one.
Elsa's going to leave now, Ira. She will be all right. You've helped her, too. Get her out of here. Biggs will help. His ex is nearby.
Jack, I need this guy to make the case.
Hasn't this poor bastard given you enough? Get out of here now!
For God's sake, Jack! What are you going to do?
Don't cry, miss. Sergeant Kelso has come to help ease my way. I was proud to serve with you, Jack.
Get out of here, Cole!
And thanks for joining SlyX UK. Oh. We're getting another flashback of what transpired.
What do we do, Lieutenant? Jesus, look at all the kids! Stop the goddamn screaming! I need to think!
And how do you expect to do that, you fucking maniac? They're burned to a crisp!
Finish them off. Do it humanely. We are leaving this place.
You do it, Phelps! Get your own fucking hands dirty! I'm out of morphine!
Put these people out of their pain. Now! That's an order!
Well, if anything will drive you crazy, that's something that will drive you crazy.
Everyone out of here now! Double time! You two get Lieutenant Phelps to an aid station. Weapons team will be blowing this place in 2 minutes. Everything that happened in here stays in here. Do you hear me? I don't want to ever hear another word about it.
Kill that man!
He was doing him a favor, Elsa. Cole, up here! I'll get this great.
Uh-oh.
The water's rising! You're first! Hand her up! Get out of here! You're not here! I'm not arguing. You're wounded, Jack! Let me help. What are you waiting for?
Jump, Cole! Jump for it!
Oh wow. Well, it looks like Kelso got out, but Cole did not. Kelso looked like he killed the arsonist. Shame we didn't get a boss battle, though. I would have liked to shot him myself. We did get to use a flamethrower, but it looks like Cole sacrificed himself to save Kelso. And I imagine since Kelso was sweet on that lady, they may end up together, but who knows. It does look like Cole did not make it.
We're gathered here to honor Detective Cole Phelps. Cole Phelps was the best kind of man. Hear, hear. A war hero who led his men with true valor. And through his personal bravery achieved one of his country's highest honors. A cop, wrongly accused, who never lost his faith in the LAPD and the system.
Fine. You belittle his memory.
Elsa.
Out of my way, Jack. You call yourself his friend.
A detective who fought to expose the evil corruption of the murderous Dr. Fontaine and the rapacious property tycoon Leyland Monroe. Go to her. Will you, Herschel? A reformer who recognized the need to remove the odd bad apple from a department made up of good men. Herschel? A man who never gave up.
Yeah, Jack.
Who continued to fight the good fight.
I think you knew that, Jack.
The fight that cost him his own life. A good husband. A good father. And may I say, a good friend.
Those words are kind of empty because he was not. But it does look like Cole's name has been cleared in death. And who knows if the corruption will be taken down without the evidence, without the guy we needed to. But that does appear to be it. That is LA Noire complete. We made it through, guys. This last run was a bit longer than last time, but it had to be done so we could get through the game. Thanks for joining everybody. I'm going to take us off this quickly because the music is playing. So I'm going to go to full webcam, which is going to look really blurry. But thanks for joining, guys. We made it through the game. That was really cool. Been streaming a bit longer. In fact, quite a lot longer than I normally would because I really wanted to get to the end of this game. Great to do that. Great to finish this game. Cool ending. A bit annoyed that we didn't get a boss fight with the guy with the flamethrower, but you can't have everything. So thanks for watching, everybody. I really appreciate anyone that spends their time watching my streams. Thanks. You guys are awesome. And until next time, I've been MVL, and I'll see you next time. Cheerio.